Sound test, sound test, sound test, sound test, sound test. Sound test, sound test, sound test, sound. All right. What up, buddy? I'm just sending out the messages to all the homies that I am live. I was actually going to send one to you, Retro, but you fucking beat me to it. All right, what's going on, buddy? I just got back from, I did laundry, and then I went and I picked up Kayla, and we just went for like a little drive real quick, and then dropped her off and came home, and here we are. So just give me a second, dude. I'm running like 3 Instagram fucking accounts right now. I'm running my main one, a graph one, and a fucking like the art one, Cinema 187. What's up, dude? Playing Resident Evil 8. Nice. What system is that on? Like, is that like a later one? What was the one that came out on I think it was probably 360. See, like, I'm not a Resident Evil motherfucker, you know what I mean? I know you are. But I don't know, like, it's sad, but all I know about Resident Evil is what I know from the fucking movies, to be honest with you. I actually didn't mind some of those movies, to be quite frank. Okay, I keep getting fucking distracted here. There it is. The most recent one. Nice. Retro, you're fucking nuts, dude. Those goddamn, they're figures, right? I couldn't tell if they were like special edition. I'm pretty sure they were figures, but those were expensive as fuck. That's rent, bro, for those two. That's rent. Don't mind if I just clean my ears real quick. They're a real classy fucking dude. You ever just fiend for a fucking Q-tip? You're just like, dude, this is nice and sanitary to do on my little fucking show here. Yeah, the first two, like, I couldn't tell you the difference between the first two movies, but I remember there was one where Mike Epps was in it, and he had like a golden gun, or he had like some kind of crazy looking gun. 16-inch resin statues. Yeah, see, that explains it. Those statues get expensive as fuck, man. I remember like going into Heroes, which is like my LCS, local comic store, and they have like all those kinds of statues from like everything from movies to fucking games, comics, all that stuff, and they're expensive. But they're like, you know, a lot of times they're limited. A lot of times they're hand painted, all that kind of shit. Yeah, man, I needed to get them because if I didn't get them, I would never be able to, because scalpers would get them. Exactly, dude. Scalpers, they fuck you. They fuck you, man. I'm telling you. Like, that's the thing. Like, for instance, like, shout out to fucking Radioactive Blobfield. I think he also watches Cartoonist Kayfabe. He mentioned them one stream. And you know, they even say in those videos that they make, like, whenever they're talking to an artist and the artist brings up something like a comic or something, they buy it. They make sure that they got it before they put up the video, because instantly all the fucking everything just goes ridiculous, man. Like for instance, like Trash Dash in the house. What up, BRB? What's up, dude? Danny B the Trash Dash. But yeah, like David Cho is this artist that I really like, and you can't get anything by the guy because it's just ridiculous. And the scalpers, like let's say the guy puts out a book and the book is like $80, you know, like that's like expensive, but that's kind of like the going rate for like art books and stuff. But as soon as it gets released, it's like a couple of fucking $100,000, not 100,000, but hundreds to $1,000 for a fucking book. They may be expensive now, but I think 500 to 600 a piece is way better than 5 to 6K a piece. Agreed. And they will get there because Resident Evil is a fucking powerhouse franchise. I'm not going to drink this yet, but I just want to show you. This is weed tea that I brewed earlier tonight. It's pretty fucking dark. It looks grim, man. But, you know, I didn't want to smoke any. Well, I mean, I have a fucking joint here rolled ready to go, but I don't want my voice to go. Because I always find, like, if I smoke like one of those like hemp wraps, I just end up like by the end of the stream I'm like, you know, because of the fucking smoke. So I figured, you know, I just do this, and this is like I'm not a scientist or a chemist or anything like that, but this is got to at least be. It was probably like close to a quarter ounce of fucking weed that I ground up. And get this, usually like Kayla drinks like all kinds of fucking tea, and she buys like these tea bag things that are empty. You put stuff in there, and I put like weed in them, like, and then just boiled the fuck out of it, and then drank it and froze whatever I didn't drink, and made the ice cubes with it. So tonight, what I did was, instead of using the tea bag method, I used my espresso machine, because yes, I am a fan of espresso. I don't drink them often, but I like a little espresso and brandy from time to time. But instead of putting coffee or espresso into the machine, it's not like a fancy machine. It's just one of those screw top kind of ones. I filled it with weed. I ground up the weed, put it in there, and I'm gonna drink that shit. In the words of Eric Andre, bird up. What's up, radioactive blob fuel? He's in the fucking house. Nice, cheers, brother. I'm doing a hard kombucha. Shroom tea is really good but powerful. Oh fuck. I've never had shroom tea. I've ate shrooms plenty of times, but I might have mentioned this in a previous stream, but I'll just quickly go over it again. In the last like maybe 5 months, I did mushrooms 3 times, and one time I was feeling it a bit. Second time I was I was out of my fucking mind, and then the third time nothing. So shrooms with me are hit or miss. Movie John is in the house. Did you order New York Ninja Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome? Can't wait to see it. It looks awesome. Actually, I didn't, dude. Shout out to Movie John. I didn't. I don't do a lot of online ordering at all, really. Like, I'm a very frugal collector. I'm not a cheapskate, but I'm very frugal. I'm very, it. Especially if like we're talking. Remember, I'm in Canada, so for instance, like if a movie. Well, I'll put it this way: any Arrow release, any standard Arrow release, at minimum is going to be $40 right off the gate, which is bullshit, and like that makes it so I can't take chances. I envy you guys in the States that pay like fuck all for movies. Like I remember going to the States, and they had like their $5 movie section was humongous. Okay, we're talking Detroit like maybe like 5-6 years ago, but it was humongous. Like compared to here, we like the movie section at Walmart used to be bumping. There was aisles and aisles of movies. Now you go, there's fuck all. It's a joke. Hell yeah, it must have came from one passed off. Must have come from one passed off mother. Trash Dash is back. One pissed off mother. Passed off. Is it pissed off? Passed off? I didn't even drink the fucking shit yet, and I'm already losing my mind. I saw a weird picture on Twitter today that people are being able to buy Cannibal Holocaust on Blu-ray at Walmart for $10. $10? Fucking snatch it up, man. Get a copy. What up, homie? Probably the Trash Dash. Yeah. If it's $10 at Walmart, like if it's like what the Grindhouse edition, I paid like 40 for mine, so fucking grab it. I don't even think there's another edition of Cannibal Holocaust other than the Grindhouse one in circulation right now. So, boys, fuck it, I'm drinking this right now. Okay, the weed tea, I'm just downing it. It is 11:13. I'm going to write it down. Okay. Bottoms up, fellas. If you got a drink in your hand, get it up in the air and fucking get it in you. It's actually good. Weed, when you drink weed, it almost is like not when I say spicy, it's not like, spicy hot. It's like fucking spicy as in like the spices. And there's like little pieces of weed that made like my espresso machine is borderline fucked. Holy fuck, I could taste the dope. Was just at Walmart. Didn't see that, sad to say. Yo, dude, fuck Walmart anyway. Yeah, it's probably limited to certain states. Damn, pounded that tea. Yeah, dude. Get it in you. Well, because if you sip it, like, like the one night, I think I ate 4 ice cubes throughout the night, and I was like pretty fucked. And that was probably like, I don't know, at least 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 ice cubes worth. I don't fucking know. I want to have a good time. I want to laugh. I want to shout out everyone I had plans of like continuing to do like the video a day thing in November, but dude, like 2 weeks ago by now, I think it was like last Monday, like not the Monday that just happened, but before that, man, the sciatica, man, holy fuck, dude, I felt like crippled. It was bad, man. It was fucking bad. Like I remember, like I couldn't do anything, man. I was in my apartment the entire time. I didn't leave. I didn't start my car for like 5 days. Like it was. My mom was like, "Should you go and start your car?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go there and start my car." With fucking broke back over. I felt like broke back mountain minus the gayness. God damn, it was bad, dude. So shout out to my mom for real for coming over. Like my mom like brought me food like a few times. My girlfriend brought me food a few times and she came and chilled and like, but dude, I was useless. So I appreciate all you guys for like the last few episodes of 31 days were not video. They were just like me talking because I couldn't, there's no way I would be sitting how I'm sitting right now. Let's just leave it at that, dude. All I can taste is dope. Literally tastes like I just ate a chunk of fucking weed. Which I've done before, which doesn't really do fuck all if you ask me. Yeah, they frown upon that kind of fun here in the Bible Belt. The Bible Belt, they say. You can always tell when you're getting into the fucking country because you'll see like those signs that say like fucking church sayings or some shit like that. Dude, huge respect to do 31 videos. That's almost as much as I put out in a year. So huge respect. Thanks, dude. It was actually like not as hard as you think. Like I'll be the first to admit I didn't watch every single film that I talked about like right then. I watched probably 20 of them. And then, like some of the ones that I talked about, like The Exorcist, obviously, like uh, there was a few. But I had fun with it, man. I'll definitely do it again next year, but I want to do a theme next year. Like shout out to Danny B from the Trash Dash. He did Mobtober, and I'll be the first to admit I haven't watched all of them yet, but it was a unique spin on like the event. My internet is choppy as hell right now. Living like Cruz from Blood In, Blood Out. Fucking right, dude. Minus the fucking dude. Dude, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Like that scene, like that's what it felt like. That might as well have happened to me. Like, god damn, dude. I was like, my back. Like, you're in pain when you like actually go like, ah, because like if you fucking like pull a muscle in your fucking arm or like, if you kind of like if you're like lifting weights or like you lift something and like the next day like you feel it in your arm, like in your forearm kind of thing. And like you don't go like ah, but like with this back thing, I was like ah. I love how all the small channels still feel like old YouTube. Respect you and Trash Ash. Yeah, dude, we fucking. That's the thing though. Like we actually have passion for the stuff. Trash Dash obviously is an amazing artist, amazing YouTuber. I hate saying YouTuber, but you know what I mean. He had a broke back and he was painting. Dude, okay, this is no fucking word of a lie. Okay. So I was sitting, like, see over there where this like blue thing is? That's where I sat the majority of the time. So that table beside me, right there, had like all of my stuff. So like my phone, the controllers for the TV, Blu-ray player, which I couldn't use the Blu-ray. I could use the Blu-ray player for Netflix and YouTube, but I could not put a disc in because I just could not bend over that fucking far. No homo. But I had my sketch thing over there. It's like a clipboard essentially. I used to always love using sketchbooks, but now I just kind of use loose leaf paper because I can put it on a clipboard and manipulate the clipboard and all that kind of stuff. But I dropped the fucking clipboard like maybe like 3 or 4 days into the sore back, and it sat there for days. So I didn't draw for days. And then the one night I was like, "Fuck this! I want to draw," and I like fucking reached back. I was like, "Ah!" And I grabbed her good. Yeah, that release would probably be like 75 Canadian. Which release are you talking about, Radioactive? I think you're talking about Cannibal. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Trash dash voice. Kayla, like my girlfriend Kayla, she's like, because she'll be like, oh, who you talking to or whatever? What'd you do last night? Oh, I was talking to Trash. Whenever I say Trash, I say Trash Dash, or I say Danny B. And she's like, who the fuck? Why do you gotta say Danny B? I'm like, is his name Danny B? The Trash Dash. And now with the fucking the group, the Cinema 187 thing, which I have some stuff to talk about with that. And I mentioned in the group that I was going to get a couple of buddies to do a few sort of graffiti style fonts for it, which I did. So I got 2 of those to show a little bit later on. Yeah, dude, it sucked ass. Let me tell you. I was like, you know, it sucks, man. Cause like that's all I could really do was draw. So I drew that. Well, I can just show you a photo of it because it's going to be shit quality on this fucking thing anyway. Oh, shout out to again. I think I mentioned it earlier. Radioactive. I know that you also watch kayfabe cartoonists. I listened to the entirety of the David Cho one again. I just love that, man. I love listening to people talk about shit that I love. You guys killing it with the drawings. Fuck yeah, man. You are too, dude. Danny, that fucking priest one. You're making me fucking look like a douchebag over here. I loved it. Kayla said Kayla's a good artist too in her own right, but I said, you got to see this. And she was like, what? And I showed her and she's like, who did that? I said, the fucking Trash Stash. Danny B. She's like, holy fuck. So he's a fucking good artist. I said, you're fucking right he is. So then I showed her a bunch of your fucking photos. But this is the most recent thing that I drew that was like, I used the microns. I used a 0.8 or an 0.8, an 0.1, and a 0.05 to do that. I really dig that one. Holy fuck! All I can taste is weed. Tastes like when Harold and Kumar, that giant bag of weed, and Kumar's like fucking it, and, like licking its pussy and all that stuff. Like that's what it feels like I just did. You guys killing with the drum. I can't art. Yeah, that is sick. Thanks, dude. You can't art, dude. Just give it a try, Retro. You probably fucking do something, man. This is my advice for anyone that wants to get into art, if you want to call it that, or start drawing. Watch a couple of fucking how to. If you want to draw skulls, just look up how to draw skulls, and then you only really need to watch one video, and then you get the basic idea, and then just turn it into your own style. Problem with that is you kind of have to have a style, develop a style, and then you can it's hard. I'm not gonna fucking say like just develop a style. Like it took me fucking my whole life, But like look at how to, or even just like a picture of something, and then just break it down to its basic shapes. It's I never had the desire to go to like art school or anything like that, but I did go to an art high school. Well, like it had a really good art program, but I was too busy being a fucking idiot because they had a traditional animations course. You had to take art for grade 9, 10, 11, and then in grade 12 you could take a 2-period animation course, but I was too busy trying to impress my fucking asshole friends. Used to draw a lot and have a bunch of stuff. I just can't really do it anymore. Dude, you still have it in you, man. You still have it in you. Like I had a couple of buddies over the other day and like they had never seen, well, one of the dudes had never seen these 2 paintings behind me or that one, to be honest, like this one, which I need to go over because I don't really like that one, but I kind of did this one in a hurry. But these 2, they're 24 by 30 and they're like, yo, those are sick. And I'm like, I feel, and like that's the thing with like this type of shit. You feel like you can always do better. And there's that whole like, well, if I did it now, it'd be way better kind of thing, but whatever. At the trash stash, you can't mean me. I still haven't finished my second yet, but I'm going to try my priest tonight though. The trash stash, you can't mean me. Oh, he just doubled it. Radioactive, don't even worry about that, dude. Just fucking get her done when you get her done. I haven't started my priest yet. I did. Holy fuck, man. All I can taste is dope. Like literally, like throughout my whole fucking body. Just take your time. Take your fucking time. But so far I know Danny B's done 3. I've done 2. Kyle's done 2. Radioactive's done 1. I did the ad. I got these 2 fonts, and I'm gonna do the write up. So I think we're good for issue 1. I think that's enough for issue 1. The rest of you guys are killing it though. Yeah, dude. So are you, man. That fucking Pedro's amazing. Pedro. And the other shit you sent me is dope too. If anyone sends me, I'll leave my email right here. I try to check it at least like once every 2 days. So if you want to send me an email with art or anything like that in it, that's the email you send it to. Why not wash that bad taste out? I didn't say it tasted bad. It just tasted strong. I have my secondary drink right here ready to go. I got a cup full of ice. Over here, I got what I do with these, this is fucking my low-calorie cranberry juice. But what I do is when it's done, fill it up about yay with water and then freeze it and then top it off with water. Then you have like cold drink all fucking night. Real quick, like, because some of you guys probably don't know. Well, maybe some of you guys have been around for a while. Like, I'm still a big dude, right? But there was a time where I was like very fucking big and I got serious about weight loss and all that stuff and lost a bunch of weight. And now I'm just kind of like doing what I can to, like if you guys seen me back in the day, you'd be like, holy fuck, dude, like you need help. But what I'm getting at is this stuff is for a cup, it's 7 grams of sugar, okay, which is a lot. There's another one that I couldn't find that's like 4 grams. But if you get regular cranberry juice, it's like 40 grams of sugar per fucking thing. You believe that? They're killing motherfuckers with this. And like even my dad's a cheap motherfucker, okay? And we went to grocery stores and he'll be like, why are you getting that one that's like $4 and you can get a huge one that's like 3 or 4? And I'm like, because look at the sugar, man. So speaking of sugar, I got this Pepsi Zero sugar. Little mini. I got 2 of them here, so I'm going to drink them. What was the thing where you wanted us to add words like a review of the movie or details of the drawing? Well, exactly that. Do that, dude. Just do the fucking, just like either do like a little blurb about the character. Doesn't have to be crazy. Paragraph, 2 paragraphs. And I just want to include it so it gives it like an entranceway to the actual art. Let's see the pics. And if you ever want making a plan for workouts, let me know. I appreciate that, dude. My heaviest was almost 240. I'm 5'11 now. And 195, 205. Always now. I can show you photos, no problemo. I have to go to if you go on my Instagram, they're definitely on my Instagram somewhere. I haven't posted like a comparison one in a while. Let me see. Okay. Ugh. Fucking marijuana. Marijuana. Look, it's been a while since I posted one, dude. Going through your Instagram, man, like, it's fucking funny. Sometimes you see some shit that you forget posting. Come on. Just give me a second, guys. There's like a decent example. Look at that shit. Look at the fucking neck on the guy. And then there was this one. That must have been from a video, me in the red. So yeah, I used to be a big boy. I like it's kind of a fucking shitty angle because I'm sitting here and it's looking up, but I feel a lot better than I once did, I'll tell you that. I'm like 6'1". I don't know my exact weight. I haven't weighed myself in a fucking coon's age. Yeah, you lost a lot. Yeah, dude. I still got a lot to lose, but I'm not like... Oh, fuck. I almost fucking bubbled over. That's crazy, man. Yeah, dude. It's true. It's very true. Hell yeah. Good turnout so far, guys. Fuck yes. So I want to talk about the zine soon. What do we got here? And why does it look like you are crying or mad in that pic? That was just a funny face. Oh, because it was probably a picture I sent Kayla trying to like look like badass or whatever. Cringe sounding. I was trying to look hot for my girl, basically. And it worked. No. I think there's like that one of me. Or are you talking about the one where I'm like going like that? That's because that was from a short film. Fuck. Like this, the one on the one in black and white. Is that what you mean? That wasn't the one where I was trying to look hot. That's just from like a short film. That's bullshit. I think I have another good example somewhere. Dude, I could have swore there was like a time where I was like, oh, this is cool for any of you horror guys. You know Joe Bob Briggs? One time I was at a horror convention, working at a horror convention. I got to film his panel. So that's me behind the camera filming Joe Bob. For just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, this band is blowing up. I filmed this band, Snotty Nose Res Kids. They're blowing up. Me with my rented camera from Fanshawe College. Any of you West Coasters might know about Snotty Nose Res Kids. That's when there's Kayla with my dog back in the day when he was a little puppy. Holy fuck. There's no like I could have swore I posted like way more of those like weight loss things, but maybe I fucking took them off or something. Oh, there's a no, it was not that great. Yeah, but anyways. See, because I pretty much used that photo as the golden standard for all my like photos back then. But anyways, that face is priceless. Yeah, the black and white. I was gonna say, hey, if that pic worked, it worked. That was awesome. No one ever comes to Sac. Yeah, you suck, man. Living in Sacramento, it's like a sack town. But yeah, man. So again, I fucking last weekend I wanted to do one of these so fucking bad, but like I said, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I could have, but there's no way I would have been able to do video because I would have had to been like laid back like this, like with the fun computer like right in front of me. Like, I want to lose like about 50 pounds, getting too fat, dude. Losing weight, it sucks. It's okay. It's amazing when you do it. It feels great, but you know, basically, because Danny, I know you went like fucking a month without bread and shit before. Like, bread is the number one offender. Bread and cheese. If you can knock those two things like right out, and meat as well. Like another thing about the weight loss, quit eating meat. I quit eating meat. I haven't ate meat in like 5 years. I'm still like a big dude, like, but I'm sexy, you know? Like Jack Black. I don't know when the fuck this show turned into the Dr. Phil show. Remember like those shows back in the day, like, and there was like fat camp and stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid, I was always scared that like I was gonna get sent to fat camp. Like, oh fuck, I have to go to fat camp, dude. Get to fat camp. And there was a movie called Heavyweights, which was about fat camp. So I was like, oh my god, I have to go to Heavyweights. Camp Hope, it was called. Yeah, I did a 30-day diet. I lost a few pounds, gained it back though. Yeah. Sucks. And Danny, I know you love your coffees and stuff, right? Like your fancy drinks. I gotta fucking I gotta do something about this beard. It's starting to look like a little weird to me. I got just like down here, just gotta like the sides ain't too bad. We'll figure it out. Hey, I was worried about Fat Camp too. Heavyweights is awesome. So, dude, Heavyweights is amazing. I could watch that flick any day. Any day. Yeah, I think coffee caused me to gain so. Yeah, it's because of sugar, right? That's your sugar. So that's where you keep the sugar. Boys, I wish I could share my screen right now. So, here's some questions for you fuckers. Have you watched anything of note? Danny B, I know you watched Halloween Kills and you said you didn't mind it, so I don't know what to tell you. Other than that, I'm gonna fucking do this. Leave a 666 in the chat. Just give me a minute here. Just gotta. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Just gonna bring up the old. How do you do? Bam. Okay. Stephen King wrote in the book Thriller, the key to losing weight is pushing back from the table. You know, there's a fucking Stephen King short story. I think it's called Quitters Inc. Excuse me. And it's all about this, like, if you want to quit smoking cigarettes, you can go to this Quitters Inc. and it's like a mob kind of thing, and they'll come and fuck you up if you smoke. It's crazy. I remember my grandpa had a stroke like in 2014. But before he had a stroke, he started reading Stephen King books. So he read Night Shift, he read The Stand, and there was one other one. I forget what it was, but I remember he was telling me about. I have his copies of those books, but I always thought that was crazy. Halloween Kills was cool. LOL. Mothers of Tears is the best thing I've watched lately. Yeah, I seen you posted that thing about Mother of Tears. I need to watch it. I know that you also posted Danny B. I'm talking to specifically. You posted a Argento, like a top 10 Argento video. I still got to watch that. Oh, you know, Stephen King put that story out in anthology Cat's Eye. What was that not in Night Shift? Hmm. Holy fuck, boys. I've been slacking on reading. I've been watching a lot of art YouTubers, movie YouTubers, specifically Red Letter Media. And like the thing is, like, you'd think those guys are not my flavor of people, but I actually don't mind them. You know, like they're not like I. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. We got a smarty pants in the audience right now. Never seen no Night Shift is Night Shift's a book. Six my choppy. Oh, radioactives having choppy fucking internet. Dude, there's a legendary short story called The Ace of Death, and it's about a suicide club where guys meet and play a game to help each other kill themselves. Holy fuck. Never seen Night Shift. Fucking girls nuts, man. Ace of Death. But anyways, like I was saying, I got mind fucking distracted there for a second. Art, like I said, Red Letter Media for movie stuff. A lot of just random dudes, the homies, of course, and a lot of art videos. So I watched quite a few graffiti artists: Smo Nova, 1000, Slew, bunch of like just kind of like graffiti. You know, there's a guy named Ghost EA, and there's a bunch of like compilation kind of videos, or like videos from people that don't, show their face kind of stuff. In Cat's Eye, it's James Woods trying to quit smoking. They even threatened to electrocute his girlfriend. That must be Quitters Inc., dude. They must have changed the name. Look up. I gotta look it up now, for fuck's sakes. Listen, you gotta understand, my grandfather, Stu, smoked like a motherfucker. Quitters Inc. is a short story by Stephen King, published as part of his 1978 award-winning collection Night Shift. Unlike most other stories in this book, Quitters Inc. had been previously unpublished until blah, 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 blah. Oh, listen, the tale was adapted in the 1985 anthology horror film Cat's Eye. There you go. Boom. We got it. Jesus. I have to see that one more time. Sorry, guys. I'm just. Okay. She's yeah. Oh, there's other artists' videos and shit that I watch. Like I watch a lot of, obviously, the cartoonist kayfabe. I watch a lot of David Cho stuff, like anything he puts up. I've yet to watch the Cho show on FX because I don't have FX. I don't have FX. I rewatched New York Ripper again last night. Never get sick of that, dude. I gotta watch that shit. Maybe I'll watch it over the weekend. I have it. I have a burnt copy of it. It's been a while. I watched that shit with my mom the first time I watched it, and it was like, the fuck are we watching? Because obviously that movie's out of control. I know the Fulci films that I know I've seen: Gates of Hell trilogy, Zombie, New York Ripper, Black Cat. There's got to be at least one or two more, but I've not seen a lot of them. I haven't seen any of his jout, like, other than New York Ripper. What's that one, Manhattan Baby? I might have watched that. I think I burnt it, but I don't know if I ever watched it. Yeah, I would never watch it with my mom. She'd be disgusted. Yeah. Yeah. There's some fucking weird movies I've watched with my mom over the years. Like me, my grandpa, my little brother, and my mom watched Pink Flamingos together. And like you got like Stu, like my grandpa, like he was laughing at how fucked it was the whole time. He watched it by himself. And then he's like, "You guys have to watch this movie." And we watched it and we were like, "What the fuck is this?" And I love that film because it's so fucked. Breaking taboos, man. That's the thing. Late 60s, early 70s, even early 60s. Herschel Gordon Lewis breaking all the taboos, showing everything from, explicit gore to tits, ass, the whole nine. Let's hear about the zine and Video Homicide Collector's Edition package. Well, let's do the very same. So with the zine, it's called Cinema 187. We do have a Instagram account. I'll put the Instagram thing in the comments here as soon as I remember what the fuck it is. What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay, so it is called Cinema 187. I've not posted anything. I will post stuff very soon, but I want to have everything first, and then I will start posting the stuff. Just because um, that's just the way I want to do it, you know. And as far as the logos go, this isn't anything concrete, but I asked buddies to do this for me, and they went out of their way to do it while they were stoned as fuck. But this is from my one buddy. He did this one. Um, so Cinema 187. And obviously, like, I'll cut this out using Adobe Illustrator and all that stuff and get her going. So there's that one. And then here's the other one. This one I like a little bit more. Of course, it's going to be a fucking nightmare to see. It'll go like this. What do you guys think of that? If you've seen it. If you didn't see it, let me know. Fuck. I got this light here. I want to, like, get it pointed at me. It was, like, pointed in the air. There we go. There, that's better. Maybe I can show this better now. I would go over this with marker to darken it. Yeah, I just thought, like, just to have, like, another, unless you guys want to, because I thought, well, I could just get a font, but I kind of want it to be like as homemade as we can make it. You know what I mean? And as many artists in on it as we can. This first issue, I kind of want it to be like just the homies from the live stream kind of thing. So like me, Radioactive, Blob, Fuel, Trash Dash, and my friend Kyle. And that I even, where's my note thing? Word pad. Zine. So we got for Pedro, there's Danny B, Ricky Jams or Jams, KJM. So that's 2 pieces of paper. For Mickey, that's 2 pieces of paper. For Priest, 2 pieces of paper. Then the cover and the back, so that's another piece of paper. The 3 openers, so that's basically 3 openers and my ad. That puts us at 9 pieces of paper. So, and then any extras stuff you guys want to include, totally welcome to do that, Danny B. If you want to include any other stuff that you've previously done, I'm not trying to be like, give me fucking art or anything like that. Because like I thought about that the one night. I was like, are these guys gonna think that like I'm just trying to fucking if I felt like because I was like all broken back over this sitting on the couch, high as fuck on CBD, or not high on the CBD, but high on the weed, and I have CBD all over my back. But I was like, are these guys gonna get like irked by this? Like honestly, man, if you guys like ever feel like I'm being too forward or anything like that with this magazine, let me know and I'll be like, yo. I don't want to come off as a cocksucker. Retro or Die followed. Both are cool. Retro or Die? Did Retro or Die follow me? Is he a fucking liar? Retro or Die followed. Shout out to Retro or Die's fucking Halloween costume. He was Casey Jones. Guy's a beast. Oh my god. Just a sec, guys. I got some old ones I can add up in there. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Just like as like a little bit of filler, you know what I mean? I'm good with the price when stuff is quality and your stuff is. Thanks, dude. So in terms of this fanzine that we're doing here or art zine, that like because everyone's gonna get copies, obviously. Like, and I've said that I have no problem designing it and all that stuff. And in terms of selling it, I think we're just gonna we'll all discuss a price between like the artists that are in on it, and I figure we split it like accordingly. You know what I mean? Like obviously, if you add like fucking like because I know that fucking Radioactive's like got like a lot of art he's saying that he wants to put in there, so that'll be I want it to be fair and even. You know what I mean? Like if everyone puts in this, if like if Danny B or Radio or myself, if we put in like tons of work and then say Kyle posts like just his three pictures, he's not going to get the same amount of money unless you guys outvote me and say, you know what, we'll split it down the fucking center. That's fine. I don't expect it to be flying off the shelves or anything like that, but I definitely want to go with it. But in terms of like the stuff that I've made, i.e., the DVDs, the sticker packs, and all that kind of shit, even like the video homicide scene and upcoming comic and stuff like that, like that's going to be obviously a different story because I'm actually going to like have like a really cool thing set up for you guys. Like all I really need to do right now is just finish the edit on the film Old Man, and then it'll be ready to go. Burn it, boom. I think we talked about it last time. Like $30 US dollars was like the going rate for like the whole package. I also have 2 T-shirts here that I would like to include, but they're both large. So if anyone's interested in a T-shirt, I'm not the one I'm wearing, but a different design than this. It's not this tape design. It's a different one. We can talk turkey for sure. Shout out to Radioactive Blob Fuel. I know he bought one of the what's it called, pencil case things. I didn't even know it was him because it doesn't tell me who's buying these things. It just like will say like T-shirt blah blah blah. Like not to like sit here and plug my fucking T-shirt stuff, but I do have shirts for sale with like a lot of my art and stuff and other stuff like sweaters and shit like that. It's bullshit because like if I was like if I had like tons of cash and I could like do it myself and it'd be way cheaper than like going through fucking Teespring. It's a crack a cock. Hey, if you ever wanted anything as a written review, let me know and I'll contribute. Dude, write a fucking review. Anything, man. Anything. Like I want to make this like an ongoing thing. I only want it to get bigger and better. And once I have my priest done and Kyle has his priest done and Radioactive has his stuff, I think there's a tiger looking in your window. That painting, dude, that painting is from the 1960s. It's from the 1960s. It was in my grandfather's living room until he had a fucking stroke, and then it was in his nursing room home for 3 years. It's fucking cool, man. It's a cool fucking tiger. Fuck yes. Any other questions about the zine, the art zine? I can show some of the art. Why the fuck not? Now that I'm thinking, I'll show you guys my stuff. I don't want to, step on anyone's toesies. I can fucking find this shit. Maybe for fuck's sakes. Oh, boom. Whoa. I must just. Yikes. So there's Pedro. Dawn of the Dead, the blood pressure guy. So that's my contribution for him. That's my contribution for Mickey Knox, who is from Natural Born Killers. Scanned and cut out. And then this is, I'm probably going to toss this in just because I think it feels right. This is my Dead Punk guy. This is a fucking photo that I made of Retro or Die, who's in the chat right now, my homie. Well, everyone's homie, basically. That's him with Leonardo. He's got a piece of pizza and a broken controller. And Leonardo is in Ash from Army of Darkness cosplay, just because I talked a lot of shit about that film. And I know he loves it. I know a lot of you guys love it. Fucking crazy girl, man. Nice. Hell yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Ash. Shop smart. Shop as smart. Fuck, I hate that movie. Nothing that I consume is taking that taste of that weed out of my body. That's so awesome. Thanks, man. How much? Nothing for that, dude. That's free. That's fun. That's when my back was fucked up when I drew that. Yeah. I did that shit just for fun because, you're my friend kind of thing. I don't want to. Now, if you fucking try to sell that on a t-shirt, you motherfucker, you better fucking hand me a couple of dollars. Make it rain over here. But other than that, dude, fuck, use it to whatever your heart's desire. But if you end up making money on it, just give me enough so I can get a little fucking weed. No weed. Why do you hate part 3 so much? Here we go. Danny B. I think that movie. Are we going to go down this road again? I don't like it because I feel like it's such a departure from the second one, and I love the second one so much. Like, as a kid, I remember watching it, being scared shitless of it, and at the end of it, when he goes to the medieval times, and they're all like, "Hail, hail him who came from the sky," blah blah blah. And then I remember watching Army of Darkness, and it was just like, now he's a prisoner and this and that, and I was like, dude. And I didn't like the. I remember like the scene where he's like, there's all those little ashes, and he's like, "Have some hot chocolate." Like, I remember like just being like, "Fuck." Part 3 is got the scariest scene, blood flying out of the pit. I won't deny it has good scenes and good effects and stuff, but is not what I want. I'll use it, man. I need to use it in the banner or something. Yeah, dude, I'll email you the actual PNG file of the cutout and the scan so you have both. Don't just like use a screenshot of it. Like, you need the actual file. Otherwise, it might look fucked. Evil Dead 2 had a bunch of comedy. The whole hand is Three Stooges part. Yeah, but you gotta understand, when I was a kid, that shit was not funny to me. That shit was fucking scary. And it wasn't until a few years later that I found humor in it. But like the scene when the deer like looks over at him and starts laughing, that I found that almost as scary as Michael fucking Myers looking up from the laundry. Jesus. I'll like fucking lean back here for a minute. Just fucking give the old back a fucking how do you do? Man. Like, the thing about Evil Dead 3 is it doesn't feel like an Evil Dead film to me. Because Evil Dead, when I think of Evil Dead, I think of the cottage, the cabin in the woods. I don't think of like medieval fucking tomfoolery with a bunch of I do admit I like that scene in the well. But right, even then, like, all of a sudden, like, he only had the shotgun for like one night, and now he's like a professional fucking shooter and all this. But I mean, I guess they explain that away at the end when he's like, "I got this from," or maybe it's at the beginning. I don't even know when he's like, "This is a shotgun. You find it in aisle 5." Like, they don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. They're still fucking each other's brothers and sisters, man. Well, if you think Army of Darkness is silly, wait till you play the PS2 game Fistful of Boomstick. I've played it a little bit, not much. They were originally going to call it Medieval Dead. They should have. They fucked up. It was a farce. See, now everyone's leaving the stream because I fucking talking shit about the holy Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness. I wish I was in darkness. I wish that the screen went in darkness. when I was watching that. Very rude of me. I have like later, like in a little bit here, I have a box full of art that I want to show. Well, it's not just art; it's all kinds of stuff. But just give me that. Give me. I'll show that shit in a bit. We are going to watch Army of Darkness when we meet one day. We'll watch it. I'll just be in a different room. You ever seen Sam Raimi's movie Crime Wave? I've not seen it. I think I know the cover. Isn't it like a guy with like crazy eyes and like? Let me look it up. Crime Wave. I'm in Canada right now. No, never heard of it. A young Canadian girl narrates the story of her family's eccentric boarder. A Canadian girl. A young Canadian girl. It's terrible. Well, fuck. It's the fat dude from Pieces. Like what? The guy with the chainsaw? Let me look it up real quick here. Wikipedia that bitch. It doesn't even say, like, you can't even click the people that star in it. It's from Winnipeg. Holy fuck. So it must be very hick. Very hick. Wow. What? It's written by the Coen brothers? I believe you. It just doesn't. The Wikipedia is very scarce. There's fuck all. No, I've never. The only Sam Raimi films I've seen are like the fucking Evil Dead flicks, the Spider-Man flicks, and Drag Me to Hell. And there might have been another one. I think I tried to watch. What the fuck's the name of that one? Where the guy's got like the fucked up face. Darkman. Yeah, Drag Me to Hell had that crazy goat thing. Oh, Kyle just messaged me. This fucking guy's looking at fucking Pokemon cards and he's not in here. Fucking prick. I just bought the Darkman trilogy on DVD. Darkman, that one's awesome. Fuck. I haven't watched it I think I might have started it, like I said once, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this right now. I haven't bought any movies in a while, like at least since my birthday back in September. And even then, like, what was it? I don't even remember. Kayla bought me a bunch of movies, some shit from Severin and Kino Lorbe, whatever the fuck it's called. I still need the Darkman NES game that I can review. Then I can review both. Yeah. If you guys haven't checked out Retro or Die's Goosebumps Halloween special, where he talks about Goosebumps, or the Haunted Mask Part 2, and then this video game, Goosebumps video game that looked like ass. Simple Plan is a good one. Nah. I'm so fucking picky when it comes to watching movies, dude. Like honestly, like when I pick out a movie, sometimes it takes like an hour. You know what I mean? Just to pick one out. And even then, like there's times where I've like started movies and then taken it out because I'm like, I'm just not into this right now. Or I'll like fast forward to a particular scene because sometimes I just want to see a scene. Like the other night, I watched Shawshank Redemption, and I ended up watching the whole. I watched the whole thing. I tend to watch the whole thing when I watch that movie. I watched. Me and Kayla watched Into the Wild, which is actually directed by Sean Penn, and it's based on a book that I read when I was in post high school. I was in an adult school getting my credits because I was in high school. Watch Ash versus the Evil Dead. You won't be disappointed. I watched it and I did not like those fucking bozos he was with. I gave it to my dad. I had burnt copies sent to me from a buddy in New York, and I gave them to my dad. Shout out to Marky316. He's out in Long Island, I believe. Use messaging. Kyle's busy right now, but yeah, he's busy, all right, sitting there looking at fucking Pokemon cards online. Prick. For fuck's sakes, man. Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens. I'm just not a fan of certain things. I think Evil Dead should have ended with Evil Dead 2. I don't hate Bruce Campbell. I like Bruce Campbell. I think he's fucking cool. I liked him in Evil Dead 1 and 2. And that's it. Actually, I think I watched a movie called My Name is Bruce. I watched he did a movie, I don't know if it was called The Brain That Wouldn't Die or something to do with the brain. Bubba Hotep, I've seen that as well. I did enjoy those. Yeah. How was the Evil Dead remake? The Evil Dead remake, I hate the people in it and their actions, but I think that the opening scene where like there's all those people and that woman's like speaking in voodoo fucking witchcraft shit, and the girl's like tied up to the thing and then her father shoots her. I loved all that, but everything else was just like that fucking cunt girl who's a dirty cunt of a cunt, and she's like addicted to fucking meth or something, and she's like sitting on the edge of a car, and she's like all like she's the most sassy non-meth headed actor that I've ever fucking seen. Okay, anyone that's on the shit knows that that's not how you fucking act or are like. And she's like, I didn't know if you're gonna show up, and then she's like, I'm never gonna do this shit again, and like pours it. Wouldn't happen. She'd have a fucking stash that up her cunt. Don't fuck with me. Evil Dead remake isn't a remake. It's a sequel. If you pay attention, you can see Ash's rotten car. Yeah, that's the scene. She's sitting on the edge of that car when the brother shows up or whatever. I liked the one guy I hated initially, like the guy that's like the long-haired guy, and he's like very like passive-aggressive towards his brother. He's like, we've been waiting a long time. You'd know that if you were here. And it's like, get fucked. Get fucked. That's what I say to them. But there was some cool scenes in there. The girl that like licks the razor and that kind of stuff. And like I said, that cold opening. There was some cool shots of the inside of the Book of the Dead. I liked that. Who would be going to a cabin in the woods for a rehab thing anyway? I think that's just trying to get her as far away from her dealers as possible and the people. The thing that they don't realize with those kind of people, as soon as you bring them back to town, where do you think they're going to go? You think they're going to go to a new batch of friends? No, they're going to go to the same people that they knew before. The only way to get off that shit is to leave fucking town and stay out of town. Out of town. Hats off. Give me another fucking movie to rant about that I fucking hate. I don't hate that movie. I like that movie more than Army of Darkness, I'll tell you that. Now, what do you think of Cabin in the Woods? It's been a while since I watched it. I watched it when it first came out. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, although I liked the two guys that are like those two older dudes are like working the place like as the whatever they there's two older boys. One of them was the guy from Billy Madison, and I think the other guy was the dad from Step Brothers. Let me look it up. Am I wrong about that? Oh, IMDb just sucks dick. I don't use it at all. I use Wikipedia. I don't. First of all, I got another rant. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck everyone that thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread. Fuck IMDb. Fuck having an IMDb credit. Like, get fucked. How about that? Okay. Oh, it is him. Okay, so Richard Jenkins. Richard Jenkins is a fucking awesome actor. I love him. He's his performance in Step Brothers I think is amazing. He's been in some other films I really liked. I'm trying to think of some of them. Looking at his filmography right now. Indian in the Cupboard. He was in that. Didn't know that. Me, Myself, and Irene. Love that. Sealing Harvard. Good. Cheaper by the Dozen. He's got a bit role in that. The Core. He's a bit role in that. Fun with Dick and Jane. Same thing. Step Brothers, like I said, amazing. Dear John, not big on those kind of movies, but I did see that flick, and I didn't mind that. He played kind of like a guy that was a little fucked up. A lot of people hate that one. Leroy Jenkins. I'm lost on that one, dude. I don't know I don't know the guy. Bradley Whitford is the guy from fucking Billy Madison. I love like when they're like at the end of Billy Madison when they're having that debate and he's like, talk about business ethics, and he's like, the ethics of business, and like it just funny shit. Give me a 666 in the chat right now. It says there's 3 people, and I know that Retro and Trash Dash are in here. Who's the third fucker? Did Radioactive get back in? I know he was having problems with his internet. I'm going to message him right now. Okay. Well, I'll leave it. We'll fucking go with that. We got Trash and Retro. Let me tell you something, boys. When it comes to this like collecting shit and, being a fan of this stuff, do you guys have, I kind of know the answer for Retro or Die already. We've talked about this, but Danny and specifically, do you have many buddies in real life that are into this stuff like as much as you are, as much as we are? Fuck, I got heartburn from this fucking, I don't know if it's from the dope tea or the fucking pop or what the fuck. I'm doing a movie review video this month on an Australian horror film from the 80s, Razorback. Have you seen it? I've not. Let me look it up. Razorback. I'm sure VZ Madness has probably seen it. He's in Australia. I don't think he's in the chat. I don't think he might, I don't know the time difference and all that over there. Gigantic Wild Boar. Oh, maybe I have seen this. I may have seen this. Because I've seen a few movies that had like pigs and shit. Wild Boar. No, I don't have real friends. I do sort of, but I don't talk to them much anymore. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, that's like the good thing about these things because we get to like, I don't know. It's a fun release. No homo. I do sort of. I fucking got my Uncle Mike, and he knows like everything in fucking existence, but he's a hard guy to get a hold. Like I can get a hold of him anytime, basically, but he recently got cable. Like he doesn't have internet, and he got cable like a month ago. Guy orders like 3 fucking fights. He spent like $80 on like per pay-per-view. And I told him, because like I burn him fights and hockey games and stuff off YouTube. I told him if you wait until like next week or like a couple of days later, I need to know who wins then. Like, fuck, who gives a fuck? It's like that episode of Seinfeld where he waited all day to watch the fucking Mets game, and then he got home, and then Kramer comes in. He's like, those Mets got whooped tonight, eh? This is like a powwow of guys who enjoy the same crap and indulge in the illness of collecting and stuff. Yeah, dude, that's what it is, like a mishmash, a hodgepodge. Because like me and Kayla talk about this all the time. Like, why people don't have interests anymore, it would seem. Like people are into like being on social media, but it's like they don't have like like hobbies or anything, like people don't collect movies. People like fucking stream movies and they don't read books. They fucking read articles and memes and stuff. And, even video games, like people like play like the same, like they play like Call of Duty and like that's it. And it's like, dude, there's a whole world of shit out there that you're fucking missing out on. Everyone just gets married and has kids and never will hang out with anyone besides their wife. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I got buddies that got married, have kids and stuff, or have kids, or have broads that like won't let them do anything. Like that's the thing. Me and Kayla, like, like we both respect each other's hobbies and stuff, and you know, it's that's the way it has to be. Like if the person you're with doesn't accept like what the stuff you're into, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work out. You got like because me and Kayla, like we don't have a house yet, but like we talk about when we have a house, it has to have a basement because I'm gonna take over the basement as like the movie lair or whatever. I refuse to say man cave really, or I know Retro or Die calls it his office. Like have like a whole office set up. I wish I had more people to hang out with. I have a wife and a kid, but there is nobody I meet who can be on this level. We are here now. We are here now. I'm a little bit fucking high. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, Yeah, and I'm sure like your wife can at least like hold a conversation with you about certain shit, but when you start getting deep, they're just like looking at you like what? Like I could sit here and say to Kayla like, like let's fuck Lucio Fulci is like the fucking best Italian director, and she'll agree because she wants like because I've shown her some Fulci films first of all, but she'll just agree because she thinks that like that's like she thinks that I'm right when it comes to that stuff, and I appreciate her for thinking that, and you know but like it's more fun when you have people because like if she ever said to me like no like Lucio Fulci can suck a dick, I'd be like listen here motherfucker, like we're gonna fucking have a fist fight, like the same way I say to you guys like fuck Army of Darkness 3. Like if I said to Kayla, hey fuck hey hey you know what, oh fuck Lucio Fulci, how about hey fuck going out into the woods and fucking foraging for mushrooms, how about fuck that, you know but it's something she loves, and I love being in the woods as well, so it worked out. Like Kayla's not the kind of girl that's like, oh, like all hoity-toity and shit. Like she's fine with like if she wants to do something, I could be like, hey, do you want to like go in the fucking we'll like go to a different town and like find like a piece of forest, like with like a bike path and like a river, and we'll like walk the river and like maybe like smoke a bit of weed or whatever. You do an edible. She'd be like, fuck yeah. And if I said, do you want to go to the mall? She'd be like, fuck no. I don't know. Jesus Christ, this thing keeps sticking to me, man. I'm not even sticky. I'm not even sticky. That's awesome, man. If you need a photographer for your wedding, let me know. Yeah. Well, hopefully in the next I would say like couple of years, maybe like it's hard to tell because the market, like the housing market is so fucked right now. Like you can't like buy a house unless you are a fucking millionaire in Canada right now. I've done like 5 weddings. Dope, yo. Dope. I got a few friends that I still hang out with and watch this stuff. But every time I bring some movies over, it's stuff they never heard of, which is kind of cool to see their reactions. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm like 40 minutes behind the stream. I don't know why my connection is so garbage. It wasn't this show last time. Might have to drop off and look into it. Yeah, dude. If you do, you know what? It's all good, radio. Like if you can't, you can't. I understand. Is there anything I can do on my end to make it easier? I don't fucking think so. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe have you tried restarting your computer? Have you tried unplugging your modem and replugging it in or resetting your modem? That's what they're gonna fucking tell you if you call someone. They'll say, fuck off, it's Friday night. You realize, sir, that it's Friday night at 12:13. We're actually 12:19. Actually, we're actually high on weed tea. We can't help you with your internet problems. Fuck off. I'm on Tinder talking to this broad. People don't give a fuck about people's problems. VZ Madness is in the house. Dude, I just mentioned to you a few minutes ago. Have you heard of the film Razorback? That's what it was. Yeah, Razorback. It's an Australian film from '84. Have you seen it? Because Retro or Die is going to do a review on it. Maybe it was made fucking locally. Are you guys old enough to remember Net Zero? Free internet with 100 pop-up ads? Trash. I feel you. I brought out Pumpkinhead once years ago to show some people. And they're complaining, saying this is old. And I remember I knew these people were not for me. But to answer Trash Dash, no, I don't remember that. We had dial-up internet, which was what the fuck was dial-up with Sprint or something like that? Maybe I can pull this up like this. Yeah, buddy. Now we're comfy. Sprint was like this thing where you hooked up the internet and if anyone called, it was like dial-up. So if anyone called or you had to use the phone, you had to get off the computer. But it wasn't free at all. And in terms of Trash Dash or Retro saying the like people complaining that it's old. I remember one time in high school, like actual high school, it was like grade 10 or 11. I had a class, an English class with these fucking I was like probably in grade 11 or 12 and it was like a grade 10 class. And I remember the teacher was like a big horror fan and I remember he brought in The Thing, John Carpenter, and I remember this one kid said that it sucked, and I remember like looking at him because I was like into horror, I knew horror and everything like that, but it wasn't like I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. And I remember like looking at the kid and just like wanting to slap him in the fucking face. I'm old enough to remember where there wasn't internet until I was almost in middle school. Yeah, like I remember not post internet because internet existed, but I didn't start using the computer on the internet until I was probably about 12. The only thing what we used the computer for was like fucking typing classes and shit like that. Net Zero was dial-up, but it was 100% free. Just had to have pop-ups blocking the whole screen. Hopefully there are pop-ups of broads' asses or something at least. The modern internet, I should say. Yeah, modern internet. That's what I should say as well. I remember the first things that I ever did on the internet was go on a site called Newgrounds that I think my cousin found out about, and there was like this video of Eminem like going to Scared Straight, like the prison show or something like that. And there was another one. It was like Elmo's got a gun. What made Elmo snap? Was it Big Bird's crap? Like all that kind of shit. Funny like meme type videos. And like there was these games and it was like called like dress up doll games or something. So it'd be like Britney Spears' face or like any actress's face and then like a body of like a naked woman, and then you could like put like lingerie and all that kind of stuff and like that kind of shit. And then like I remember downloading like not downloading porn or not even downloading, but like taking pictures of naked girls and stuff and printing them out at the library. And I had like a huge stash of these things. Like that was like my porno when I was a kid until my dad bought me my first porno magazine because I was stealing his. And it was called Barely Legal. And it wasn't even the kind of girls that I like. Like it was not the kind of girls that I like at all. It was like, I like girls that have like fat asses and like you should see my girlfriend's ass, man. Not fuck. She's gonna see this and be like, why would you say that? But I love her ass. You know what I mean? But yeah. Fuck. God damn it. Newground was awesome. I was still using a typewriter for reports in elementary school. And when we would have reports due on floppy disk, my mom would get pissed off because they were expensive. Old internet was wild. Old internet was wild. Do you remember those fucking dress-up games? Am I making that up? They were there, man. I remember like, oh, man. And then like I'm not trying to like make this into like some like cringe fucking thing, but like remember like when you first found like these like crazy porn sites and it wasn't like you have to go through LimeWire and shit like that. Like it was just like a YouTube before YouTube, but just porn. Like we were like teenage boys, like young, preteen teenage boys, like we were fucking wild. So you're looking at National Geo Nudes. No, they were a little bit better than that. It wasn't like tits down to their fucking kneecaps. I used to get stuff off Kazaa. I don't know what Kazaa is, dude. Let me look it up. Oh, it's like a LimeWire kind of thing. Oh, there it is. Remember stupid videos? No. VZ Madness message retracted. Kazaa was like LimeWire. Yeah. Fuck, old internet, man. When shit was like it was the Wild West. It was the fucking Wild West, dude. What else was there on the old internet? Like, remember Stick RPG 666? If you know what Stick RPG is, 666 for that. If you don't know Stick RPG, your early internet thing was not good. Porn was so different back then, dude. It was so different. It was so you kind of had to take what you got. You know what I mean? Like it's not like today when you could fucking you go on Pornhub and you have like it's almost like greedy. You know what I mean? Because then like you get like this whole thing where you thinking you're sitting there basically like to quote Anthony Cumia, like sitting there with your slippered foot up in the air going back and forth as you scroll through looking for like the video you want to watch. Like, do you remember? Oh man, I'm a sick man. Oh fuck, this is Kayla talk. God damn it. Am I busted? Oh my god. I thought that she was messaging saying like something about like the ass comment, for fuck's sakes. Invite me to this live. Let's all do this live. Dude, how do I do it? Tell me how the fuck to invite you and I'll invite you. What's this? I gotta take a piss in a second here and I gotta quickly call Kayla because she's about to crash out and I just want to say goodnight to her. But we will resume this in 1 second, boys. I'm sorry, but just give me a minute. I got a little fucked up back still, so don't mind me being crippled getting out of this chair, dude. Oh, fuck. My back. Hello. Cutes. I just called to say goodnight. I just mentioned you on there. I just mentioned you on there. Well, because we were talking about those fucking like back in the day, like how like new grounds and all that shit. Remember that stuff? And we were talking about how like porno was like a different beast back then and all this. And I was saying how like you can't find like kind of take what you got and like fucking like hack it or something like that. And I said you can't find porn for girls like kind of feel like is there? Maybe it's because of the like there has to be a delay, but it can't be that long because these fuckers are typing and then it's coming. Like they're typing like as soon as if I say like, oh, leave 666, it's there. I don't fucking know. Yeah. But anyways, Scoots, I'll just talk to you tomorrow. I think I love you. Bye. Fuck. Quick back. Fuck me. Let's see here. This guy's going on about. What about? Okay, let me go back. Porn was different back then. Invite me to this live. Okay, I'll invite you if I can figure it the fuck out. 666, 666. Remember that shit. What about stick death? I kind of remember stick death. Porn today, there's... Oh, you're fucking right, there is. I hate going live, LOL. I like typing. Riki is now like that kid from Friday the 13th in a wheelchair. No, last week I was. I think she saw the booty talk. No, she didn't. She didn't even... I told her. I said, fuck, I just talk about your ass on there. She's like, holy fuck. She didn't give a fuck. I love her fucking booty. I can't deny it. So what do I know? I've been with the girl for like 5 fucking years. Well, 4, going on 5 years. So we're pretty easygoing with jokes of that nature. Now you guys are envisioning the old video homicide doing the freaky deaky. Fuck. I don't know how to invite people to go live. BRB from Trash Ash. So who's in the house right now? 666 if you're in the chat. Because Kayla said she was sending me stuff and there was a delay. Maybe via text. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure whenever a text came in, I was picking it up. VZ Retro. Okay. I'll see if I can figure this live shit out. End stream. There's like a... I don't know what this is. That's to share the link. That doesn't do anything. And that doesn't do anything. Oh, she's using your account? No, like on WhatsApp. Which is like, I don't know if you know what WhatsApp is. It's basically like a messenger thing. She doesn't use my fucking, any of my accounts. Fuck, man. I'll just Google it. I'll see. I don't want to fucking... I feel like you should just... Okay, hold on a minute. Customization. I don't know if there's... What's this? Message delay. How do you want the participants to wait between sending messages? Z, I don't want you to wait at all. No, I don't know how the fuck this is gonna work, dude. Oh, there's people I've blocked on here. Holy fuck. I blocked a few fucking goofs in my day. Huh. Yes, Facebook owns WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp is pretty much the fucking golden standard for that type of shit. This hat's about had it. I'm gonna have to get rid of it soon. I want to have you in here, dude, but I don't know how the fuck to do that. Remember that one site I was using for a few of the streams and I could share my screen and then I went to use it and it was like, oh, your trial is up. Like, what the fuck kind of trial is this? I didn't sign up for no trial. Let me fucking stream. YouTube needs to get off their fucking cunts and allow people to share the screen on these stupid fucking things. It's trash. I took the fucking edible at like, what was it? I wrote it down. 11:13, and I can kind of I'm starting to like really feel pretty fantastic. What else can I try for this? The only thing I can think of retro is if we I don't want to end this and then because like I don't know how we could do it and it be live other than this without us having to like pay for a fucking program or something. You need to add me with Google Hangouts. Fucking Google Hangouts. That was a nightmare back in the day, dude. See if I can. Where is that? Hold on, I'll just Google how to add someone to a YouTube live stream. See, like I feel like I have to download a bunch of shit for this. Like I'm not watching a 32-minute video to fucking add someone onto a YouTube thing. That's gay. Fuck that. You need to do Google. It's fine, man. No worries. We should plan a podcast schedule. I'm totally down, man. We're here for you, man. We're here for you, man. Not me. We're here for everyone. We're here for all of us. Don't be so coy. Shout out to Seinfeld being on Netflix. Trash Tash, I'm back. Gonna probably bounce in 30 minutes. Been a long day. No problem, dude. Been a long day. You're gonna miss out on us talking about all kinds of fucking crazy money making schemes and shit like that, but it's no problem. Back to the porn. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, Seinfeld. Fuck yeah, dude. I love this shit. The only problem with Seinfeld is I've seen them all multiple times. Kayla has not seen any really, other than the first season. So I get to like revisit them. But I'm like, oh, remember this one? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh. So it's cool to like get like someone's. Gotta make a statement. Never watched Seinfeld. Really? Really? I would recommend checking it out. She had man hands. Fucking like rubbing his face and stuff. Seinfeld is an not an acquired taste, but you either love it or you hate it. But if you've ever watched the show Friends and you liked that, then if you liked Friends, you would love Seinfeld. Seinfeld's way better, less gay. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with that, which is actually a bit from Seinfeld. Like whenever someone mentions someone being gay, they'd be like, and he's gay. And the guy would be like, well, not that there's anything wrong with that. People are allowed to do whatever they want. Like it was super meta, if that's the word to use, but fucking Retro's never seen it. I never liked Friends either when I was younger. And then when I met Kayla, we watched like fucking, well, probably, I think all of it really. And I was like, it's okay, but it's not Seinfeld. Trash Dash. I want to quickly say, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned it earlier, if I even did mention it, but your painting of the priest is probably one of my most favorite things I've ever fucking seen from you. Second best would probably be the painting you did of your made up giallo poster, which I've gushed about before. But I remember the other night when I was sitting here with Kayla, and because I didn't even tell her about like the whole Cinema 187 thing, and I was like, I showed her Kyle's stuff, I showed her my stuff, I showed her what Radioactive sent me, and I was like, look at this shit. I was like, all right, now we're gonna get blown out of the fucking water. I show her yours. She's like, what the fuck is that? I said, look at it, and it was just like, you know, it makes me feel like fuck, man. Like this guy's like outdoing me times 1,000 in my own and like our well, not my own book, but you know what I mean? Like, so kudos to you, dude. You're a fucking amazing artist. But like I said, that giallo thing you did is one of my favorites as well. So I wanted you to know that in case you fucking bounce and I don't get to say it. That, like all you guys, like I've said before, I consider you guys my buddies. All of you guys, if you go on my fucking YouTube thing page, go down to where the channels are, all you guys are recommended in my thing. Because we're buddies. Pals. Oh, okay, this is the movie Young Guns, okay? Emilio Estevez, of course, Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Daniel Day-Lewis, and then the two other guys, I don't remember their names. Dirty Steve was one of them. And but there's the long scene about how the natives were like, like their reservation was slaughtered and all that stuff. And like Emilio Estevez like says the thing like, like, well, you're gonna if you leave, you're breaking our sacred loop. Like we got a thing here, and what's called pals. Pals stick together. And at the end of the fucking film, because they mentioned pals a few times in that flick, and at the end when it says like on Billy William Bonham, I think was Billy the kid's real name, but it was Kiefer narrating saying on his tombstone there was a word inscripted or engraved in, and it was pals. I almost feel like I almost got emotional there for a minute, but I just, it's good to have like good buddies, you know what I mean? And like you guys are basically like my young guns. My wife made me watch them with all with her, and it really got bad at the end. Yeah. The shit you do for your fucking women, man. Thanks, man. I had fun doing it. Yeah, dude. Young Guns is off the chain. Young Guns is one of the best. Like that movie is as good. It's as fucking good as Magnificent Seven, The Wild Bunch. Insert other amazing Western film with ensemble cast. Is it Magnificent Seven or Wild Bunch has Borgnine? Oh no, I think Magnificent Seven has Yul Brynner, I believe Paul Newman, a bunch of other people. Like those movies are just fucking. Oh, I want to watch them right now. They're making Young Guns 3. What? What? Is this factual? You're fucking with me now. Who the fuck's gonna be in it? They're all the fucking good ones are dead. Actually, I don't think any of them are dead. What the fuck am I thinking about? Young Guns. You guys see my Young Guns 2 movie advertisement thing? Lou Diamond Phillips interview Young Guns. Wow. Oh, it's gonna be a TV program? I'm out if it's a TV program. TV programs are fucking gay. No thanks. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'll be your Huckleberry. Play for blood, remember? Emilio Estevez is directing. Man, maybe then, because that's like his character. Like when I think of Emilio, some people think of Breakfast Club. I think of Young Guns. Some people think of before I seen Young Guns, I thought Emilio was great in Maximum Overdrive. Thought he was awesome. It's got Emilio, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Christian Slater. I don't count as much as I like Young Guns 2. I don't give a fuck about the. I wish it had just been who was left off from the first Young Guns. Those two. I think Alan Ruck was in there, but Christian Slater. The only thing I've ever seen of him that I liked was other than Young Guns 2, but that's just because it's Young Guns 2. Was True Romance. The Quack Attack is back, Jack. I'm not sure what that's from, man. Danny B. So what? Because I know you got to bounce soon. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to mention to you about the book. I guess there's nothing really that pressing, but like you're good as far as like possibly adding some other of you, like you said, some of your other older artworks or stuff like that. If that's the case, just shoot me a message or even leave it here. Uh, like, or probably better via Instagram Messenger, but just let me know which ones. And if you can are able to like scan them, because that's pretty much the best condition I'll be able to get them from you. I know your photos. I don't know if you've been scanning the other stuff, whatever it is, but send me as high resolution photos as you can, and because I really want to get that in action soon. I actually bought Publisher again for like $11 because I was developing something else, but I want to get that made. I want to have that done before the end of November, 100%, the first issue, and like in your guys' hands. So it's the like I said, the more the merrier. Retro or die. You said you can't draw, so you're fucking banned. VZ Madness. I think you said that you're a bit of an artist yourself. Like I said, if you want to get down with the project, let me know. But I need that shit soon. Um, oh yeah, Christian Slater is great and true, dude. Christian Slater's fucking great in that movie. You're goddamn right he is. Kayla says that's me. Cause like you know how he's like a movie fan, like goes with Sonny Chiba, fucking like goes to Street Fighter films. Uh, anyway, I do love that movie. It's a great flick. Tarantino wrote the flick. I think Oliver Stone. No, Oliver Stone didn't direct that. Who the fuck directed True Romance? Oliver Stone did Natural Born Killers. What the fuck is this? Tony Scott, the late great Tony Scott. Tony Scott did a few flicks that I really liked. I gotta look up his thing real quick on Wikipedia, not fucking any of the douchebag fucking IMDb. I feel like if you like start mentioning, like if I'm having a conversation with someone and they mention, like let's say for instance, we're doing all these rants how we don't have people in our real life that can hold conversations about this stuff. If I ever started talking to someone about movies and then they bring up Rotten Tomatoes, I would throw a Rotten Tomato at their wife's cunt. This, that's the least thing I would do. So he directed Top Gun, don't give a fuck. Beverly Hills Cop 2, great film. I love all those films. True Romance, The Fan, I like The Fan. Um, Domino, wow. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Okay. Deja Vu. I remember that one. Taking of Pelham 123. I think I might have watched it. I've seen the old one. Either way. Back to the fucking Chatsky. Mighty Ducks from the 90s starring Emilio. Oh, Mighty Ducks! I gotta admit though, dude, like I was more of a Sandlot kind of kid. Because like I feel like baseball, any kid can play baseball, but to skate, even to roller skate and stuff. But like you gotta remember, boys, I'm Canadian. I played the fuck out of ball hockey. Every Canadian boy and girl played ball hockey either at a school parking lot or in the street somewhere. Um, but in terms of like blades or skates, never did that. But baseball, every kid played baseball. Every kid, you know, and even this is totally fucking random, but I was watching a 22 Shots episode recently, and they brought up Sandlot, and JP said how like, you know, after every time they played baseball, they would go home and watch Sandlot, and like that shit is amazingly true to me. Yeah, man, thinking of using New York Ripper piece and maybe King of New York. Nice, two ones I fucking dig big time, guy. I went through Tony Scott movies recently. Such a great director. Fucking right he is. Didn't he also do American Gangster? Or did I already mention that? I don't remember. He didn't do. Who the fuck did American Gangster then? Was that Ridley Scott? Yeah, Ridley. Or actually, instead of King of New York, My Demons piece. Yo, eat whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want. It's totally fucking up to you, man. And also, Retro or Die. If you want to write reviews, if you've seen any of these films, I'll write them in the fucking thing right now. Dawn of the Dead from 1978. Natural Born Killers. I don't know the year of that. And Gates or City of the Living Dead, which is an Italian horror film from 1980. Lucio Fulci, of course. Gotta go, man. It was fun hanging out, but I gotta go to sleep. Great stream, 666. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Thank you. Ah, it's always fucking dope for the homies to drop through. Um, but yeah, like I said, if you want to rate reviews or whatever, go do it. That's open to anybody. All right. Fucking A, man. That's his brother. That was really, yeah. Yeah, I fucking loved American Gangster. And I loved like I liked it because it had like both sides of the story. It wasn't just like, you know, Frank Lucas's side. It was Frank Lucas and the cop, Russell Crowe. Like I fucking thought it was so badass. Sippy poo. I hope fucking the old radioactive fucker can get back. Radioactive blob fuel. I need to revisit American Gangster. Yeah, dude. It's so fucking good. There's a bunch of like I'm trying to think of some other ones from that era. Carlito's Way 2, I believe it was called Rise to Power. That wasn't bad. That was around the same time. Fuck. I'm drawing a blank. There was Street Kings and Street Kings 2. One of them had Keanu Reeves in it. What the fuck? What was the other one? Okay, Street Kings. I think Street Kings 2 had Nicolas Cage in it. Yeah, so part 1 had Keanu Reeves, and it was brutal. It was fucking brutal, man. Oh no, Nicolas Cage was in Bad Lieutenant 2. Then the Street Kings 2 was Motor City. It had Ray Liotta. But yeah, if you've not seen Street Kings 2, dude, I gotta see if I still own that. Like, I don't know. I don't have any of my like non-horror DVDs out on display. All I have are horror, exploitation, and Asian cinema. Street Kings was cool. Yeah, Street Kings was good. Yeah, dude. What was that other one? I'm pretty sure Street Kings 2 was good too, dude. I'm pretty sure that I remembered liking it, but that first one was just like not even talked about anymore, and it was just so fucking classic. And Street Kings would go good with what the fuck was that one called, dude? Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon, which was like a Death Wish inspired film. Dude, so good. Death Sentence, Street Kings, Faster with The Rock, which is like a revenge exploitation film starring The Rock that like no one talks about because they're like, The Rock is like really good in those fucking jungle films. It's like, fuck those jungle films and all that shit, dude. The Rock was in Faster. Look it up. Watch it. If you've not seen it, don't read anything about it. Just watch it and fucking thank me later. Ensemble cast, great acting, great story, rich fucking development with the character. Like, Death Sentence was so good, dude. It was so good. Sit back. I love Death Sentence. I love that movie. Rock's best movie is Doom. I seen that when it came out, but I don't remember anything about it. Fuck, I remember him being in that Doom movie. That was like probably one of his first like acting things, was it not? Fucking Doom, man. I'm just joking. It's bad. I figured because I don't remember. I don't remember anything about it. And I love Doom, the video game. I remember playing it back in the day on the computer. And then I remember when that Doom game came out a few years ago. My buddy Tom brought it over to my cousins, and we played the fuck out of it. And I remember thinking this was so badass and so like hardcore. The Mummy 2 was his first. Oh, The Mummy 2. Okay, here's no bullshit. When me and my cousin were kids, when The Mummy 2 came out, and we're with Richie. Shout out to Richie, rest in peace, Richie. Got my Richie on the arm there. We went to see. It might have been the Scorpion King or Mummy 2, and The Rock was fucking there signing autographs, and no one ever believes me, right? No, everyone's like bullshit. But here, and then I started questioning myself. Was it true? But it's one of the best memories I have of Richie ever, and of me and my cousin and all that. This is how I know that it was him, because it was at the time we had just got the JLC, which was the John Labatt Center, which was a big, like, it's still there, but now it's called Budweiser Gardens. Even though like the town that or the city I live in, London, is known for Labatt, is Labatt Brewery, John Labatt, and all that shit. So it's kind of fucking stupid. But anyways, it had just opened, and they had wrestling come to London for the first time, and we didn't go, but that's how I think he was there, and it was just like a thing. Everyone told me it was a fake rock or it didn't happen. I said, no, it happened, bro. And this is where the story gets like actually unbelievable. I was wearing a Rock shirt, and my cousin was wearing a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. I wish I had him. I could call him and just confirm it. But yeah, The Mummy 2 was his first. Fuck. I actually like The Mummy 2. I like those Mummy movies a lot, to be honest with you, especially part 1. And I remember when part 3 came out, I remember thinking, this movie sucks dick. And then I didn't watch it for years, and then I watched it a couple years ago, and I was like, this movie's fucking awesome. It's fun. It's fun. The only thing I didn't like about part 2 was the kid. Alex was the kid's name. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, dude. What are some other movies that are like that? Just like good fun movies from that time. I'm gonna Google like movies. I'll type in movies 2001. Holy fuck. Planet of the Apes, the remake with Mark Wahlberg. I actually don't mind that film. I think it's pretty good. Joyride, I love that film with Steve Zahn and Paul Walker. And it's like an actual, like, it is like kind of an exploitation film. It's Joyride, like when I think of exploitation films, I think of like like movies that are described with just their title, i.e. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The New York Ripper, shit like that. Back to the Chatsky. Men in Black, yes, dude. Men in Black was good. I messaged Radioactive Blob Fuel saying, get the cable company on the phone. He said, what's that? Hello. I don't know what's going on. I paid my phone bills today. Why do they suck so bad here? I wish I could get AT&T here. Poor guy. I wish he was here. Yeah, I'm gonna like take a photo of the screen and send it to him, and then he'll know what he's missing. There we go. Send him a good one. Men in Black. Belle Flagger, Phantom of the Louvre. Is that like the art place? Sort of a Mummy ripoff. Okay. Fuck, I never heard of that one. Men in Black was good. The first one, I think, is pretty fucking good. The rest of them, I don't really remember. Jams just sent a photo. Or radio. No internet connection. Dude, that's rough. Brutal. 13 Ghosts. Yes, I remember 13 Ghosts. House on Haunted Hill. Ghost Ship. which is like my favorite of those types of films. Ghost Ship was really good. Um, Ghost Ship was cool. Even the beginning of that flick was sick when that fucking like that line came across like that wire and cut everyone in half. And I love like the twist ending. I thought that was great. Even though the twist ending is kind of like I don't know. The American Pie girl, yeah. Fucking American. Remember how big American Pie was? And like I remember I never seen anyone laugh so hard as my dad when the guy was banging the pie. Because there's like an actual shot of him like banging the pie. Like which like it looks so stupid because like he's like laying on top of a pie. Like what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Like I know that it's fucked, but like just like the way he goes about it is even more fucked if you ask me. And a pie is like what like that deep. Like what are you doing? Disaster movies were big back then. Armageddon, yes, I love personally, dude. Armageddon is one of my favorite movies. Even though that it's probably like so far outside the wheelhouse of shit that I like. But Armageddon, I love. I love the core. I love Deep Impact, especially Armageddon. Though I love it. I love all the characters, and I love the ending. Like when because like obviously the whole movie is set up for this certain way, but like, and maybe if I seen it now instead of back then, I wouldn't have known. I'd identify the tropes right away. But with him and Ben Affleck and all that, and at the end he sacrifices himself for Ben Affleck and for to make his daughter happy and all that stuff. And I thought that was really cool. And then there's like the whole scene with Bruce Willis's buddy Chick, who's like a degenerate gambler and like goes and visits his wife or his ex-wife and their son, and the wife's like, "You're not supposed to be around here." It confuses him and all this, and then he just says, "I'm not trying to start any shit, but I just want to leave this little toy. I got something online, and it's big." And he ends up going, and then at the end of the film, when he comes back, he sees his wife and the son running up to him and stuff. And obviously, it's like the wife just wants to get in on the money and be like, "Oh, my ex-husband saved the world. I'm gonna get that fucking money." But it's sweet. Like the thing is, like me and my dad, like we'll like watch a movie. There's like a wholesome scene, and then we'll just like look at each other and be like, "Yeah, I bet he like ended up. I don't even want to say the word, but like did something horrible." You know what I mean? Um, what's this nonsense? American Pie were big, still fun to watch. You can do American Pie today; it would be canceled. The new disaster movie looks cool. I haven't seen the new disaster film or anything. I don't really know what that is. What that is. I did see there's that new movie called Moonfall. Comes out like next year. That shit looks crazy. That's like one of my fears, looking up in the sky and the moon being like fucking huge, raging at you and stuff. Those American Pie films, I remember. Okay, so this is how it goes with me. I like the first one. I like Bandcamp, and I don't remember anything about any of the other ones, other than the one I know he goes to jerk off and he uses super glue on his hand. It's okay. This is gonna sound weird as fuck, but uh, I'm not even gonna go there. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Moonfall. Yeah, Moonfall looks dope. We got fucking radioactive blobfield just coming through with the messages here. What's going on here? Radioactive blobfield says he might have to start communicating with us through Telegram if this fucks up or ducks out. Downloaded. The first one, I like the first one. The second one was the reunion. Oh, second one and the reunion. Okay. Yeah, I remember the reunion one a little bit, but I remember Bandcamp the most because my brother watched it all the time. It was fucked. But it was such a big phenomenon, man. Remember there was that book? Like there was that book that was like stashed away and it was like all about like it was like secrets, like sex secrets and stuff. And it was like the tongue tornado. and all this stuff. And I was like, was this written by anyone, like someone, I don't know, because the tongue tornado, it just sounds, first of all, like if you were doing like that with your tongue, you're gonna fucking cut the bottom of your fucking tongue, and it's not gonna feel good for the chick, because that's not, no. When you're, okay, make sure. I'm like looking around like someone's gonna hear me. If you're eating pussy, like you're not going like they're gonna be like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, come on, slow and steady, and then work your way up a bit. Be easy. It's called eating pussy, but you're not eating it with your teeth. Fuck. Everyone. It's now there's 0 viewers right now. Did everyone just leave? We went there. 666. If anyone's there, fuck. Now I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. Who messaged me? Radioactive. Do you guys know Morse code? What? Like on the Titanic? VZ Madness is here. Okay. Well, at least we can fucking hang out and fucking have our greasy chat. Just give me a minute here. This guy's asking about Morse code. Yeah. American Pie was, what year was that? Because my dad had I'm sure you guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's like a cheater box where you could watch like movies that were on like pay-per-view and stuff like that. But my dad, I have the copy up there, the burnt copy of American Pie. 1999. Okay, so I'm all 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. I'm like 8 years old when that movie came out. And I watched it when that movie was out. 8 years old watching the fucking American Pie flick, dude. That's twisted. But he didn't give a shit. He's like, I gotta watch this movie. You're either watching it or you can fuck yourself. So that's how I watched all those crazy fucked up movies. Whoa. One more. Oh, fuck. Fuck, dude. Sorry. VZ, what have you been fucking watching, dude? What have you been doing? Are you guys in lockdown or what? Can you go get milk and eggs, or you fucking gotta go through checkpoints and shit? Because I know Kayla followed the whole Corona thing way closer than I did, and she said that like Australia was like fucking in lockdown, like heavy duty, like cop, like there was like areas just designated for people, like not to, maybe that's like a triggering thing. It's like like my fucking everyone in my family died because of the lockdown. You son of a bitch! Unsubscribe. Take my name out of your fucking recommended channels. I haven't been in lockdown since last year. Well, there you go. We were in lockdown this year for sure. We've been in lockdown like 3 times. Lockdown. Fucking gay. Dumb. Fucking lockdown. I cannot believe how many fucking fuck's sakes. See, that sneaky fucker, Retro or Die, wanted me to fucking do a thing with him, and then he goes to bed like a little fucking baby. Fuck lockdown. Fuck talking about that. Been watching some Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Nice. More of a Seagal guy. I like. I've seen some Van Damme films like Double Impact, Kickboxer, Lionheart. Fuck. There's a few other ones, but I'm more of a Seagal guy. Hard to Kill, Above the Law, Marked for Death. All those are fucking classic, man. Bangers. Skulls Up. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm not saying you haven't seen them, but if you haven't seen them, you're gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, so yeah, you grew up with them. Me too, man. Even like the one, um, damn it, what the fuck was the name of it? When he was on the boat, he was like a chef on a boat. And there was a sequel, but I don't remember what the sequel was about. I have it somewhere. Gotta look it up. Seagal movie on a boat. Under Siege, of course. 92. That was the year I was born. Badass. Under Siege, yeah. Good shit, dude. Such a good flick. What the fuck, man? You know, like when you like look over at your wall, you're like, all right, you know, you're gonna watch something, and then you're like, what am I gonna put on? And then you're just like, fuck. The feeling of like having selection is good, but at the same time, it's just like it's kind of like a fucking love hate thing, you know? Because like even if you didn't have any movies and you had like Netflix, you'd be like, oh well, I'll watch this, and then but you always end up being like, fuck this movie or whatever. At home, you have like everything, and it's all shit that you like. So you're like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. So many choices, it's overwhelming. It is, dude. It is. It's bull. I said to Radioactive Blob Fuel, go steal the neighbor's Wi-Fi. He says, I don't know, they got 11 people over there. They might curb stomp my ass. Yeah. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? I could go on the old Daily Dead here and see what they've got. Like the thing with Daily Dead is like it's just the same fucking shit over and over. They're still talking about Halloween fucking kills. Like who cares? I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Float from the Deep comic book. That's one thing, dude. Like VZ, like I know that like we both were like heavy duty into comics back in the day. I don't know if you're still like doing the whole comic book thing or not, but don't you think like now like there's way more better stuff, but it's all like these like Kickstarter things and like super indie and like low print run shit. But I just feel like we're in this heyday now because I remember back in the day when I was buying stuff that I didn't give a fuck about. I was just like, you know, trying to have a crazy collection or like, you know, not a crazy collection, but like a lot of stuff. And now I literally probably have like maybe 8 short boxes of comics and magazines, which I want to go through eventually. I want to do like a long video going through everything, not in depth, but just showing everything. Because I found myself watching certain videos like that online, like entire movie collections and stuff like that, like Mood 616's shelf by shelf tours. And that's how you find out about stuff. And I would like some of the shit I have that's sort of like low key indie stuff or whatever. I want to bring light to it, and you guys can grab it, and then maybe we can talk about it. You know, sold all my comics. Yeah, see, dude, it's kind of like it's like a fun thing to do, and like it just unless you're really devoted to it, it's hard to have like a what is it called, like a pull list. It's expensive to have a pull list, especially $4 a pop. $4 a pop for like a 22-page comic, and it's part of like a fucking 40 issues like story arc. Like it's so bullshit. And then the trades and all this, and it's like, man, you gotta like. I remember one time, dude. I don't know how your shop was, but you'd go there and you'd say, "Yeah, I want my pull list," and they'd give it to you. And I found out that they would give it to you like as soon as you asked for it, they would just hand it to you. And that didn't necessarily mean you had to pay for it right there. So I would walk around the shop and like put the fucking books on the shelf and stuff like that. Like I remember one time like my pull list was like that big because I didn't go there for like a month or something. And I just like I looked through it, I grabbed the couple of issues I wanted. The rest of it I said, fuck this. Tossed them. $10 an issue over there? Holy fuck, it was only 4 for us. Depend like if it was like a thick like special, it might be like $6 or $7, but the going rate was pretty much $4, man. Fucking $10. you would have had to like sell crack or something, dude, because like I that was like the biggest part of me stopping comics was the money thing, you know. Not like I had fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars at the like like to blow on comics, but I spent like a little like maybe $100 on comics every week when I was younger, when in that era that you were around for, um, you know, like there was a lot more people making videos, there's like a community sense to it, but it was all snaky because I was involved in a few of those communities and like people always wanted to like sit around and talk shit and like that got stale for me really quick because I don't give a fuck. Like I'm one of the types of people that like, you know, what's the point in talking shit about someone when we could be talking about awesome shit? You know what I mean? Unless you're talking shit about Army of Darkness 3, which is fucked. That's why I stopped buying books, yeah. But there is still some cool ones. Like I still have all my trades, like the stuff that I liked. So I probably got about like maybe 50, well not maybe not even that many, maybe like 25 trades. I got a bunch of art books because I still love art books. I will still buy them if I see them. Um but in terms of like single issues, I haven't bought any in so long. I actually thought about I have a decent run of the Master of Kung Fu comics. So I have his first appearance. I think I have 2 copies of his first appearance. And now that the movie's out, I thought about selling them, which I still might maybe. If I have 2 copies of the first appearance, because I'd still like to keep it because I remember when I was buying it, it was like fun and I'd read a few of them and it was just an exciting feeling. But yeah, comics are still cool. They're just expensive. And it's too much to fucking get invested. Like, where would you even go now? You'd like be like, is I don't know. What was a good one back in the day? See, I read a lot of the sort of 4-issue minis and stuff like that, and I had fun with those because I didn't want to have to read so much bullshit like Saga and all these books that people were like, yeah, these are. I have Saga issue 1 somewhere. It's probably worth like $10 or who knows. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's all bullshit. Yeah, art books are different. You know what I mean? They're more like especially you. Like I know that you buy like special editions of like games and stuff like that. So there's that. Um, makes them fun, makes them cool. Especially if it's about something you love. Like I have art books about like movies and favorite artists, people like Steve Ditko, Bernie Wrightson, um, just to name a few. Minis were not investments. That's why they were good. Yeah, because they were just throwaway little stories. You know what I mean? But there'd be like one cover variant that was worth like a couple $100 or something like instantly. And there's all those douchebags on YouTube that like were like always like being like, oh, this is going to be worth so much money. So I bought like 20 copies. And he'll like show you like 20 copies of some book. And it's like, asshole, like you just fucked over 19 people that actually would have bought that and read it and not just sealed it in a fucking stupid hard condom, CGC the book or whatever, and then be like I fucking hated that aspect of it. I don't look at it as like, the investment side of it. Like this like I like my movies, like I know that they're worth money, some of them, but I don't look at them like that's worth like that's money, like that's an investment. Like sure it's an investment, but it's not like the investment in the sense of like, that's why I got them. I got them because I love them. You know what I mean? Because especially like now, like everyone's like so into, and that's fine. Invest, do whatever the fuck you want, but fucking leave me out of it, man. If it comes to stupidness. Same with like you go in a comic book store now, it's full of just like douchebags, man. Like it went from like a bunch of people, like there still is like the traditional nerdy types, but now it's like these pretentious fucking little leather shoe with no sock wearing fuckhead. You go in there, like I walk in there and they're like talking about like the latest fucking Marvel movie, and I just like walk. Whenever I go anywhere, if I'm not with Kayla or someone, I have headphones in. But certain times I'll take one out just so I can listen to some bullshit, and you hear these guys like talking out their asses and stuff, and it's like no one gives a fuck, man. Like you're the only one that's gonna get high blood pressure talking about something they hate. You know, why talk about shit you hate? Haven't been in a comic book shop in over a year. Yeah, I went in one uh, near my birthday, and I grabbed that Creep Show figure, and I grabbed a pack of Garbage Pail Kids and like 2 heavy metal magazines, and that was it. Because I was like, and I remember looking around, and I remember thinking, oh, maybe I'll be able to find some of those. Like, there's a company called Avatar. You probably remember them. They put out Crossed and Uber and those kind of books. But back in the day, they did some horror books like Freddy Krueger and shit like that. And I remember thinking, fuck, maybe I could just, and even Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think they did a few. I was like, I can go and check them out, see if they have any. You go to open the bin, or like you pull out the long box, and the bin or the box is stuffed. So you can't flick through anything. You have to like either fucking like go like that, or you have to like take out a pile and do that. And I understand why they have them packed so they stay flat, but put something in there that the person can remove from the front, like maybe even just like a little box or something that you can take out that gives you like like a little bit of space to flick through the comics. That was one of my big problems with shit like that. I did not like that. Like, you can't even enjoy it. Me and my uncle used to rant about that all the time. Like, I remember one time he was buying a book, not even like a book of any value. It was just like a fucking Tim Vigil like indie book from like the late 80s or something. I remember he opened it and the guy like snapped on him. And it wasn't even like one of the guys that like we knew from there that worked. It was like a new person, because I've been going to that comic shop since I was literally as long as I can remember with him. So like the guy that owns the place would know us. And this like little nerdy fuck is like, you can't do that. You gotta take that to the front. Blah blah blah. It's like, lick a cunt, you know? Fucking foolish pricks, dude. Avatar did do some cool shit. I'd love to, you know what? Because I haven't posted a video in like days, and VZ, you're gonna get the exclusive here on the upcoming videos. I want to do some of my what I call coffee book tables, like my art book type shit, and like even non-related, not stuff that's not necessarily about art, but like movies and stuff like that. I think that'll be fun, just to get some fun, because like that video I posted of the tapes, like those bootlegs, like that video did pretty fucking well, like in terms of my videos. Like I think it's almost at like 70 views. And for me it's not about the views, but clearly people, and like there's like 12 likes, which again, it's not about that, but clearly people enjoy that, and I want to make videos people enjoy, and I want to make videos that I'm going to enjoy, or excuse me, that I would enjoy. And not only that, I have tons of fucking movies to talk about, and I want to do. I put all my horror DVDs and Blu-rays in alphabetical order, so I was thinking about doing a tour of that, and then once the tapes and all that shit are in alphabetical order, I'll do that as well. Uh, just because it's been a long time since I did a run through. I've also taken a lot of movies out of the collection, put them in bags, and put them in my closet. Stuff I want to keep, but I didn't necessarily need them on the shelf. So it's pretty like honed or curated, you know what I mean? I should do that. You should do that, dude. Do that shit. It's fun. What was your last video? You haven't posted one in a while, eh? How am I gonna fuck? I gotta lean to type. First world problems. YouTube. Friday night and hangout. Oh, that's my video. I was like, dude, what the fuck? That looks like me, and it was easy madness. See what you got, dude. Yo, you can put a video up in like 4 months. Yeah, you should, dude. Make some vids. Like, look, like that one you made, the South Park VHS collection. Like, that was a fucking good one. I remember that one. Some of these I haven't even watched yet. I love Asian cinema. Why I love, that was a good one. Yeah. Aerial video. Like, I fuck with your shit, dude. That's why I always like shout you out and stuff like that, because we like the same kind of shit. It's been months since I did a video. Yeah, man. Fuck. It kind of is hard to commit to it. You know what I mean? To like, fucking take out the camera and fucking. It's not hard, but it's a pain in the ass. It's a first world problem kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need to back at it. Yeah. It's just finding something you want to talk about and then hitting record and then editing and all that shit. But it's not a pain in the ass. It's just like you really have to be in the mood, because there's times where I am not in the mood. Like that's why like sometimes like I'm gonna try not to do it ever again. But like where there's like months without a video or like a month without a video, Because I used to be like, fuck, man, I don't want to go through all that horse shit. Now I'm like, I have fun with it because I look at it in a different way. I look at it as a way to like, have friends in a way, you know what I mean? Because like to talk about this type of shit with like movies and stuff, comics even, I guess. Even though it's been such fucking long time. I haven't like I don't know, man. I wrote a comic and I drew the comic. I just need to put it together and it's only like a couple of pages sort of thing. But I think you guys will dig it. I think you'll dig it. I keep saying you guys, even though it's just me and you talking here, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a very vulgar, X-rated comic that I'll probably end up making a video of it, like just the frames, and then with like some music or whatever, and post it that way, just as like a gag, because I dig it. I dig it. It's in like that style that I do, like like the newest style I've been doing with like the stipling they call it, where it's like all those little dots, which takes so fucking long to do, man. It's such a pain in the ass. Like fuck, man. Whoa. Fucking Kayla was sending me like naked photos during earlier, and she was like trying to interrupt the stream and stuff, and I almost just sent one to fucking this ah, good thing that didn't happen. But if they like the thing is with messengers and shit like that, like they're pretty good nowadays. You can delete if you send something fucked. You can like delete it, which is great. Um, fuck, man. I have some shit I could pull out, but it's like I was gonna like shit for videos. I don't really want to talk about the shit twice. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know, man. I haven't really had the urge to look at my comics until recently, like when when I fucked up my back last week. Then I couldn't because it's not like I can bend over and like look into. I could do it now, no problem. But like bend into a box and like look at comics and shit, like arched over, getting crick back and stuff. But um, you know, I got a lot of books. I haven't looked at some of my comics, and so I moved in here last December, and then I think I looked through all my comics before I moved, and then that's as long as it's been. And then I remember I was trying to. I don't think I looked at them here. I know. I think I flicked through them looking for something once, like this little art magazine, because this guy that's like an artist in my town, like he was accused of um like being sexual, like fucking like basically like raping a chick or something like that. And I thought I had a thing by him, and like as a goof, I was like trying to find it, but it turned out it wasn't from him. I wouldn't want to own that type of shit anyway. I wouldn't want to support that type of bullshit. Even though I own movies like Clown House and stuff, but you get the idea. VZ Madness is in the house. Someone else just joined. Give me a 666 in the comments if you're in here. A fucking stiff back over here. Um, yeah, I'm like on my. If you keep seeing me looking over here at the screen, it's because I have this video playing of this guy like spray painting something. Because I love like graffiti art and all that kind of stuff. I more like the characters and stuff. So like, pictures of like either original characters or cartoon characters or whatever it is. It's fucking awesome. Some people are just insane at graffiti. VZ, you ever is there a graffiti scene over there or anything like that? A lot of people doing that shit, or maybe it's mad illegal there. I don't know. It's illegal as fuck here too, but I mean, like, there's always abandoned building. Like, I was never one of the ones to go and do like mailboxes and like people's businesses and stuff. If it wasn't under a shitty bridge or in like a fucking abandoned building, I wouldn't do it. Just because, what the fuck's the point of that? Doing graffiti somewhere where you're gonna get arrested if you can do it in like an abandoned building and have all the free time you want. You know what I mean? No one. No, there's not gonna be a cop that's gonna want to come into an abandoned building that's like infested with fucking needles, drippy pipes, and vagabonds running about with fucking, this is no shit. One time, because I did the majority of my work in an abandoned candy factory, and then we went into this abandoned mental institution and started fucking around in there. But the one day we were in there, me and my buddy, and we're walking along. We're like, we're probably gonna run into some fucking lunatic. We're walking down a hall. What do we see? A fucking flashlight pointing, like looking for something. Right off the bat, I was like, holy shit. It ended up being like a guy that was like just looking for scrap metal, but we went up to him. Like I had a huge fucking knife on me. My buddy had mace and stuff, so we weren't like tripping, but we were still like, yo, we're in an empty nut house, so who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? And this guy comes up. He's like, oh man, I'm looking for my buddy. I found his big knife. That's what he said. And me and my buddy, we look at each other. We're like, holy fuck. And then he said, what are you guys doing here? You guys scrapping like for scrap metal? We said no right off the bat because we didn't want him to think that that's what we were doing because that's what he was doing. And we were like, no, dude, like we got no interest in that. We're just looking for places to paint. And he's like, spray paint? And we were like, yeah. And he's like, I want to show you guys something. So now we're being fucking toured around an abandoned mental institution with this guy. And he takes us to these 2 paintings that we did. It's fucking crazy. Yes, man. True story. True story. Fuck. Another time, I was painting a building. I actually had my dad with me because I took my dad a few times, and we were actually filming. Like my film called The Wallet that takes place. There's parts of him in an abandoned building. That's the old candy factory. And he actually used to live directly across the street from it, above a variety store. It was an amazing apartment. But I took him in there, and then all of a sudden, these fucking guys like come out of the basement wearing like gas masks and stuff. And they kind of came up to us to see what we were doing, and they're like, "What do you got? Or what are you guys doing?" They're like these young, like kind of like nerdy guys. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And I said to them, are you guys bombing down there?" And they're like, "Bombing?" They're like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Are you doing graffiti?" And they were like, "No, we're just looking around." And I'm like, "Holy fuck, man." Goofy fuck, here I am. Goofy fuck. Okay, can you vouch for me the time we were in the fucking um the psycho ward and the guy came along, he's like, "I found Jimmy's big knife," or whatever? Holy fuck, man. I was just describing that. Ah, that was so fucked. Please fucking respond. God damn it. He might have just booked in and booked out real quick, but Goofy Fuck, if you were here, please verify the story of the mental I haven't said any names or anything, so don't be worried. But yeah. What was another one? I remember it like it was yesterday. There it is. There's the proof, man. God damn, that was fucked. If you think about it, there was some fucked up, like no one knew where we were or that we were in these fucking places. Like even today, no, it was last night. I seen my dad. I was driving. I picked him up from work, and I told him about how I don't know how it got brought up, but we were like McCormick's, and he's like, "No, I'm glad that place is boarded up. You guys can't go in there." And I was like, "No, we're going there tonight." And he was all like bitchy about it, but I was like, "I'm just fucking around, obviously." But he was so anal about us being in there. He's like, "The place is gonna fall down." Blah blah blah. Me and Mike were like, "Fuck, we're going to McCormick's." I would, if it was open up right fucking now and I had the paint, I would go there right now. Honestly, I haven't painted in so long because I'm fucking. It's unboarded. Is it unboarded? I know that the fence is down. I don't know if it's unboarded though, because I seen that the front door half of the board, the plywood was gone, like the lower half, and then the next day or whatever when I went past, they fixed it, but the fence is all like bent over on the one side. I wish I had fucking paint. The thing is, the reason why I haven't fucking painted so long is because I'm getting my security license and I don't want to fuck that up before I get the license. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've been through a lot of bullshit to get this fucking certification. So one of the side doors is open too. Got that license money on me? Dude, it's not even the money, it's the time. It's the fucking, and then you gotta wait for everything and they blame COVID, and it's like, fuck, stop using that as a fucking excuse. Cause like, god damn, like not only this, Mike, this is no shit. I had to take a training course, and then I had to go write this exam in Scarborough for fuck's sakes. My mom drove me, which was a nightmare. We didn't fight the whole time. We had like one fight like during the drive because she wanted to drive, and I fucking hate. I don't like going long distance like that unless I'm driving. But anyways, you go to Scarborough. I took the test. Nothing that I had studied for was on that fucking test. It was all like shit. Like it was. This is how cryptic it was. It was like, which chapter would you find blah 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 in the charter of fucking rights or whatever. And another one was like, you know how there's 10-4, like the cops like this, like 10-4, like what was the opposite of 10-4? Because 10-4 is like you copy. What if you don't copy? And like I had no fucking clue, so I guessed my way through this test. And I waited. I said to my mom the whole way back, I'm like, I failed. This is bullshit. Blah blah blah. I have to redo it. And then I got the results. You needed 62% to pass the test. I got 72%, and it was not. It was like $80 to write the exam. It was like 140 to do the training, and now it's 80 to get your license certified. So it's a decent money grab, but I don't want to fucking lift boxes ever again or work in like some fucking shithead factory. Like I don't want to fucking do that, man. Not for the rest of my life. So security, you go anywhere you see security, what are they doing? They're just fucking sitting around. Unless I like, and I also don't want to do it at a mall, and I don't want to do it at a fucking bank because I have a fear of being killed in a fucking bank robbery. I don't want to be like on the screen on the fuck. I don't want it to be like a photo of me on the TV screen being like, Londoner Ricky Paredes shot dead during the fucking hail of gunfire at the fucking bank. Fuck. Rex, what are you saying? Come fucking smoke, man. Yeah, or no nightclubs, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I don't want to no kind of bar at all. You know, I'm going for like how, you know, Kayla's brother was working at General Dynamics and I was at a hospital, but like shit like that where it's like a commercial business or like factory or just something like that. I don't want to have to deal with fucking Joe Blow. I like because I was saying to Kayla the one day, I was like, I don't want to be on a fucking TikTok video like chasing some fucking kid in a mall, you know, and the caption is like fucking fat white bald headed racist, even though I'm not racist, but you know, like white guy chasing like kid, and then they don't even put the part that the kid was stealing. Rex, you don't even know how fucking bad I fucked up my back last week, man. It was fucked. I think I might have told you. I don't know. That fucking weed tea did the trick, man, but I want to smoke some dope. I got mad dope, but we got to boat out to the abandoned island. Where the fuck's the abandoned island? This is fucked. The fucking abandoned island. I ain't fucking getting on no boat. No, I ain't doing no fucking unless you got a boat with an engine. I ain't getting on no fucking canoe or anything like that. Our side of the border, though, yeah. So what? So in between Windsor and Detroit, there's a fucking an island that's just what has it got? Like buildings or what? You got a place to paint? Why the fuck is paint so expensive, man? Why is it illegal? Why if they would just make it legal, then all my problems are answered. You know, abandoned amusement park. What? So what is there though? Let's go to Storybook Gardens and just paint the seal display. Totally unguarded. Well, it's funny you said that because they just stationed me there. Stationed. Totally unguarded. What the fuck is going on here? This phone does this bullshit when after 9 o'clock hits or 10 o'clock, it like changes the color of the screen, which is fucking pisses me off. There we go. Sometimes like you get like recommendations of people on Instagram and they're just like people that like from your past basically. And you're like, who the fuck? Why would I want to follow this fuck? I just got a message from some fuck. Okay, I'll watch that later. Or now, he says. Watch it now. Let's see. Here's my live reaction to it. Fucking ad, of course. I don't want to play the fucking music from the ads because then it's stupid because on YouTube, if you have music playing that's copyrighted, they won't like take the video down, but they'll make it so it won't play in certain countries, which is totally fucked. So this is it. Amherstburg. Is this just some goofy fuck walking around it? Oh, there's like a fucking old church. I think the guy just said poopy pants. Is that like brick wall? Oh, it looks like there's some spots. This is like, oh, it looks like it's that good big fat block brick too. It's my favorite kind. People like go there, grad class of 2017, and they write their names. I'd fucking put a you know what right over top of it. That's dope. That's dope. Oh fuck. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. I feel like I haven't done this in so long, this fucking live show shit. It's only been like 2 weeks, but I'm telling you, man, that fucking back thing put me out of commission. I was euchred. This guy's not even that great, to be honest with you. Sometimes it just puts you on a random, like if you start watching these like graffiti videos, like time lapse or not like non-time lapse, so it's like them with a GoPro doing the whole thing, like a 2-hour video. Not to mention there's mad ads, but like sometimes it'll like switch to a different person that you don't know, and it'll just be like a shithead. I fucking hate that. What are you saying tonight, Rex? What are you saying? You coming over or what? Come over and have a fucking espresso and a blunt. I got both for us. Oh, I'll lean up, man. I got some hash, but it's like that. It's just basically crystal, but I got like an eighth of it. No, you're gonna. No, you're gonna. What was I gonna do? Rex, okay, you can vouch for me on VZ. Are you still in here? Leave a 666 if you're still in here. This is the guy that I watched Dawn of the Dead with, the remake, for the first time, and I remember like he's like one of the guys I know that like loves that fucking movie as much as me. Like it's so fucking goddamn good. Pulling a Kyle there, eh? I told Kyle to come in here and he's like, no. 666. Yeah. So VZ Madness is my buddy Mike, and he's in Australia, but basically we watched so many fucking weird, fucked up movies. Not that heavy duty. I haven't watched heavy duty shit with Mike that much, but like here's a funny story. One time we were on edibles and we ate like an abundance of these fucking weed cookies, and we put these like 2 recliners in front of the TV and watched Indian in the Cupboard, like fucking obliterated. And there's a scene in there when the native guy, who's actually a rapper in real life, he like takes a handful of this shit and like puts it in the fire, or he like takes a handful of shit and he says "cock dander," and we interpreted that as cock dander, meaning like, you know, dander of the cock. And I'm telling you, we pissed our pants. And I remember laying there high as fuck on edibles in this recliner, sweating and just trying not to die the whole fucking time. We watched some pretty other. I don't think I showed Rex that. Like I never showed Rex like fucking Pink Flamingos or any like John Woo stuff, but pretty good stuff. I'm a psycho for that shit. Fuck, this beard is fucked right now. God damn. I'm gonna message Kyle and say, get the fuck on here. I messaged him earlier. I'm like, yo, come on. He's like, not right now, but if I choose to later, I will. Like he's trying to be stoic. Like, get the fuck in here. I'm not even gonna message him. It's not even worth it. Tell him about the time you were 13. Okay, so whenever I would sleep over at this fucking guy's house, First of all, my weed tolerance was not nearly as much as this guy, and we'd smoke some, and then I'd be like fucked, and I'd be like passing out. Like it's like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. This guy would like basically, if he wasn't like blowing dope in my face as I was sleeping, because he's done it to McLean, so I know he probably done it to me a million times. But pass you a pipe, and you're already laying there like greening out. I remember one time I was leaned up against the closet, and like that closet door thing. I think Ryan was there too, and I remember just like tripping the fuck out, and you're sitting there, you're like, "Uh." Remember that one time? I remember that happening about 1,000 times. I bet you even if I was if we were still doing that shit now, it'd be fucking same story. High as fuck. You know what's crazy, Rex? You know what this was? We did not have one Riv Fi this whole fucking year. How fucking deplorable is that? We should be shot, stabbed, you know. I remember maybe like 2 weeks ago, me and Kayla were at the river. I remember thinking like, holy fuck, we didn't have one Riv Fi. And like that's fucked. We could still do it, you know. My only problem is like now that I live way the fuck over here, it's like, how am I gonna get home? What am I gonna fucking? I'm sure my mom would like probably give me a lift or something, but I want to be able to get fucked up, you know. At least have like like some rum or something. I can't do beer. I've took note. I'm done with drinking beer. Fuck beer. I'd rather have the what's it called? Those seltzer fucking things. They ain't bad. Because it's not like even then, like I like 2 or 3 and then I'm good. Not like I'm gonna be wasted, like drunk fucking on my ass, but I'll have a nice buzz and I don't have to have that feeling. Like that's why when it comes to alcohol with me, rum and water. Like have like your little shot, sip away the shot, and then have water on the side. Just so you're not like constantly fucking drinking carbonation. I went for a walk down there for a few weeks ago and tried to start one, but it was too wet. Yeah. Bullshit. I would go down there with some fucking engine water. I'll probably be canceled for saying that, but that's just slang for what we call gas. It's perfectly normal. Fuck. Fucking comb my beard on camera. You know what's fucking crazy about being over here is like, I have food. I'm not gonna go, but like, there was times where like being over here where I was like, you know what, I'm kind of like got the munchies, but there's so many like restaurant things over there. Like, there's fucking some of them are shit, obviously, but that Shelby's place, like like the Mediterranean food, man, they got a mad motherfucking falafel pita. Fuck, it's so. And then last night, this is no bullshit, because me and Kayla went to my mom's for like a couple hours after Kayla was done. Like she hosted an event, and I got a platter, like the falafel platter. It was $20, but it was amazing, man. It came with fries and fucking rice, like that weird vermilia rice or whatever, but and all the falafel and like all these fucking sauces. God damn, near killed me. Fuck. I'm looking at this joint, going like, "Fuck, should I light you?" But I don't know. I'm feeling the tea. I'm pretty high on the tea, but it's not nearly as bad as that one time. Like the last time I did the weed tea on one of these things, I was like complete. I was fucked. I was beyond. I was foobar, fucked up beyond all recognition. That's fucking foobar. Yeah, falafel's so fucking good. I love this shit. So, like, not eating meat, you need like some kind of something with it, because I mean, like, there's times where I'll make like roast potatoes and like carrots and stuff and corn. And you look at the plate and you're like, something's just missing. What else is going on this shit? Edgar Allan Poe's snifter of death. Don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, that's a pro. Like we were talking about comic books earlier. Like, there's so much fucking cringe hipster shit. Like, they're like, everyone's trying to make a movie like John Wick or a movie like Hereditary, and they're just fucking failing so blatantly. There's not going to be another John Wick. There's not going to be another Hereditary. There's not going to be another fucking witch or lighthouse. Like, stop fucking trying. I still have all my comics. I do. Oh, I have like 8 boxes of them. I used to probably have like close to 20 worth. They weren't all in boxes, but they were. My closet was just fucked. Good thing the rats didn't get to them. At my old place, there was rats, and one time, well, Goofy Fun knows this, but we had rats like the entire time we lived at that house for 17 years. And the one, like when I first met Kayla and she first kind of like started coming around, or we're sleeping over and kind of shit like that. We're in my bed. All right, we're sleeping. And then I felt like something, and I knew it wasn't her. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And then she kind of like woke up and looked at me, and she's seen my face, and I was like, what the fuck? And she said, why are you making that face? And all of a sudden, I like watched her eyes look over, and then like the fear in her face, and she said, the rat's in the bed. And I've never went like this so fucking fast. Out of the room in the garage. Kayla's in there fucking naked. And I left her in there. And she's like, "You, where are you going? What about me?" And I was like, "Fuck you!" Like, it was bad. I think I think like Ullman was probably in the garage, passed out, and I was like, "There's a fucking rat in there," and he's like, "There's no rat. Maybe it's a mouse." I'm like, "It's a rat." So, and that was like years ago when Kayla stayed with me, and she kept coming back to that place and sleeping with me and shit. So she must love me, I guess. Because if I was at someone's house and there's a rat in the bed, I'd be like, listen, you're fucking on your own, buddy. That fucking Pepsi Zero is so watered down from the ice, it might as well be. Oh, do you know what's crazy? I took a can of Pepsi Zero, and I took some vanilla extract, like the liquid vanilla, and put it into the fucking the Pepsi and vanilla Pepsi right there. That's what, and it was way better than like the vanilla Coke or whatever the fuck. Make your own thing. Hmm. I was looking up undersea. Oh yeah, because we were talking about what the fuck's it called? You know, you can get drunk off vanilla extract, hobo style. Holy fuck! Remember the time at the laundromat there was that guy that smelled like Listerine and garbage, and wasn't Tom like being chummy with him? We were like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" I didn't know you could get drunk off vanilla extract. Maybe I'll drink the bottle. I'll let you know. Listerine bum, yeah, Listerine bum. There's like, here's like the people that were like staples of the neighborhood. The Listerine bum, the barefoot hooker, the one hooker that got us the booze that couple times, had like the huge fucking tits. Benny Vermin, Ray, and fucking Ray, and then there was Frank and Annette. Fuck, Dirty Doug, like so many. You know who fucking didn't love Dirty Doug, but loved that there was a guy named Dirty Doug, was Stu. Because I remember I talking to him, and he said Dirty Doug, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, that's fucked, Dirty Doug. I wonder what he's still doing, man. Thank fuck I don't live there anymore, because I remember there was like 2 times that he came there unannounced looking for you, Mike. And he's like, is Mike here? I'm like, no, like, dude, like, what the fuck? I don't know who brought him to my house. It might have been like Calhoun or one of those fucks. And I remember that time that Calhoun took us to that fucking guy's house, and the guy told me to leave, like freaked out on me. And then Calhoun brought him to my place once. And I remember I said to him, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I said, why would you bring this guy? And I was like, Tyler, I'm not hanging out right now, man. I was like, and don't bring this fucking asshole back. Fucking dick. Dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Times are fucked back then. Like, I wouldn't, so much shit that we did back then, I would not do now. Like hang out with all those fucking idiots and stuff. Like, the fuck was the point? Oh, Damien Chapa is in fucking Under Siege. Kane Hodder's in it. That's random as fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to fucking say, man. That's fucked. You see that sign right there, Mike? That's a CN no trespassing sign. I got that from fucking Mr. POZ. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna fucking what's that danger sign say? It says trespassing on railway. Trespassing on railway property is illegal. Offenders will be prosecuted. CN police, and then the number, and then it says it the same in French on the other side. It's big as fuck too. Like it's that. Like look at it's on the couch. Like it takes up almost the entire seat. I got a few other ones too, but that one's the best one. He's not giving me that one, but he like wants to collab on it, and he didn't want to bring it to his car. I got a bunch of other like little random ones and stuff. Well, it's Friday morning. Where the weed at? Yeah. But yeah, boys, I think I'm gonna cut this because it's now fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, and I want to eat. I want to eat, man. So I'm probably gonna fucking heat up some bullshit I cooked earlier and fucking eat it. So, VZ Madness, Goofy Fa, Mike, appreciate you guys for stopping by. VZ Madness has been in here for like fucking 3 hours with me, so maybe not the entire 3 hours, but anyways, I'll talk to you fuckers later. So I'll try to VZ. I'll probably do another one of these. Honestly, maybe even tomorrow night to be, I might pop on for like an hour or two tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. But definitely stay tuned, and I'll send you a message, or I'll make like a post or something on YouTube before it happens, just so you have a bit of leeway. But I'm probably not going to wait until this late tomorrow because, I kind of do that for like the West Coast guys because, like Danny B usually always comes by, and Retro or Die, and like I kind of do that as like a courtesy to them, but it kind of fucks me up because now it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? So, anyways, okay, see you later. Cool, right on, boys. Look, it's now like 4 people are in here, but they just got fucked. So, adios, fellas.